Oh my gosh, what's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? Hello, welcome, happy Sunday. How are we doing? How is everyone? This has been a week, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't even. You know what though? I totally forgot to do, which I do this every stream, is put into our chat here all the different things we're kind of going to be making. Some of these I'm going to do a little different, but I at least want to give you a recipe you can kind of go off of and look at. So how is everyone? How are we doing? How was your weekend? I cannot believe it. The weekend. Okay, I gotta give you guys an update. I'm gonna chat right now. We'll pin our stuff there. Perfect. So now we can pin. All right, here we go. Let's chat here. So this weekend has been absolutely insane. Like absolutely insane. So okay. Oh my gosh. So stream last week ended, and about 8 to 9 hours later, I was on a plane for work to Orange County. Euro Cup after party. Woo! And yes, Master of Splits. And Copa American kickoff. Is that what you're at right now, or you're about to go to? Who won? Tell me who's playing. I know nothing about soccer or football. But yeah, I went to Orange County. I flew back Thursday. The plane got delayed. I was home for less than 8 hours, had to repack, and then got in a car and went to Phoenix for less than like 19 hours. I was in Phoenix for a concert, then drove back, got home yesterday, and by the time stream is done, I will officially have been home for 24 hours. Like, I don't know where I am right now. I am like, what state? Basically, within 48 hours, I've been in less than actually. Within like, I want to say a 24-hour period, I had been to 3 different states. Like, it was insane. Yeah, you're streaming between the 2 soccer final games. Perfect time to stream then. Between the 2. Ah! Oh my gosh, Master, that's insane. Hey, Tanner! I went to a band called AJR. Like the letters AJR. Ah, thank you. Yes, hydrate. I was so busy. I came home and I was like, I am dehydrated. I am dehydrated. Like, it's insane. The concert was so good though. What's funny about Vegas is, as busy as Vegas is, there's not a lot of people who come to do concerts here. They do residencies. So if we want to see a concert, it's like, we have to do this. Drop music level 20%. Okay, you need me to drop it. Okay. Is that a little bit better, Top Dog? You have to tell me if that worked. Spain won the Euro Cup, and then Colombia versus Argentina tonight. Nice. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, Master, that's a crazy grouping. I know Top Dog watches some of the European teams. Like, we want to go to the World Cup, so just Googled it. You like indie pop rock? I do. Yes, Tanner. I do very much. So I actually listen to almost everything. Heavy metal, pop, rap. I'm trying to think. Country, rock. I really do listen to everything. The only thing I don't really listen to is like techno or EDM music. That's not my thing. I don't mind it. I'll go to places that play it and I'm fine, but you probably like Vampire. I haven't heard of them. Ooh. Yep, August 4th, Barack Obama. That's when we're going to be doing the chili. I haven't looked it up yet. I don't want to spoil it for myself for the chili. So, love, love, love. Yeah, no, Tanner, I haven't heard of them, but now I want to. Like, I want to listen to them. Because, yeah, I really do. I love indie bands. I mean, I listen to almost everything. Seriously, everything out there. There's always music playing. Like, it's funny that I play, it's called The Elevator. Honestly, that's the channel that's always on my stream. It's called The Elevator. That's the background music. And it's just because it kind of goes with cooking and being calm. But yeah, I love, love, love like music in general. We always have music on. Like, as soon as I'm done streaming, I put music on and I'm listening to it the whole time. When I work out, I have music on. When we're driving, like even if it's a mile away, we have music on. Cleaning, working, like there's always music in our house at all times. So if it's quiet in our house, it's probably then because a movie is on. But yeah, no, even sleeping, I like do that. Yeah, next World Cup's in the US. Oh my gosh. You're coming to Vegas? Oh my gosh, Tanner, that's so cool, right? We can meet up. Oh my gosh, no, I'd totally be able to. Like, oh, that would be so fun. But yeah, no, for the World Cup, it's funny. I never knew it. I don't know if it's normal that they do this, but they like split it up to all these different areas. So when it's in Miami, we want to go to Miami in like 2 years, I think is when it's happening. I'm not sure. Oh, well, anytime you do come, you just tell me. You just tell me, Tanner, and we'll be there. I will come. But yeah, no. So I definitely know that we're going to go to Miami a little bit for the World Cup to check it out, because that's always been one of Top Dog's things that he's wanted to do. Like, he played soccer, guys, for a very long time. Like, a very long time. So, oh, it's coming to you too. Yeah, like I said, they're like doing it in multiple areas. So we're of course we're not, I don't have the money to go to like the main game, but one of these other games in these other areas. And I know they're going to do it in LA, which is very close to us. but we're like, we want to go. We've never been to Miami, and that's such a great scene to go watch it. And so, yeah, I love it. Yeah, and Top Dog will definitely tell you, Tanner, what position he was. Canada, Mexico, and US. Okay, so that's where they're splitting it up then. Okay, Master. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I love sports. I grew up very much watching sports. I never watched soccer, but what's funny is when I introduced Top Dog to hockey, he was like, wow, it's a lot the same of soccer. Like the rules were the same. So I know I can pick up the rules really fast. And we've watched a few games, obviously. I've watched a few with Top Dog. But so I know I can pick up the rules because they're a lot like hockey, like ice hockey. And he picked up hockey really fast because again, they were a lot of the same rules because offsides is the hardest one to understand, and that's called icing in hockey. So like it was just one of those things where it's like, okay, I can pick it up because it's definitely you want to know what's happening and why things change. But yeah, I love going to live sports. Like even if I don't watch the sport, like that energy, it's just it's amazing. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. And then okay, so because I have been home for less than a day, for less than 24 hours. I know we were supposed to do Pride and Prejudice. I just had no time, being that I haven't been home for a week. I had no time to figure out a schedule. So I am doing just a bunch of like finger foods and all those kinds of just fun stuff to eat and try and do something completely new today. So I'm going to do a rosemary sage butter roll. We're going to do these really cute sweet potato stacks. I'm going to do a bunch of skewers. So I'm going to do chicken with a bang bang sauce. I'm going to do a steak that will just do salt and pepper, but then we'll add a horseradish salt on top. Then I'm going to do a garlic butter shrimp skewer. So we got our skewers going. Then for desserts, I'm going to do this lemon poppy seed cinnamon roll, and it's how to take a cinnamon roll in the can and like add your flavoring, do some really fun stuff with it. So that's what we're making today. It's just fun, yummy food. And it's so funny. I was like, literally, if you took the rolls that we're gonna make, you could take the meat from the skewers and the sauce, put the sweet potato on it, and you have like a sandwich in itself. But we're doing them all separate, almost like little finger foods. You may are like, big, much work. I'll see how today's is. Honestly, I was trying to think of like different things I could do. I'm going to start bringing back Wednesdays though. I'm finally at a spot that I can bring Wednesdays back. I don't know if you all remembered, but months ago I took it away because life just got too crazy. But we're going to call it like Wacky Wednesdays. I don't know what I'm going to do. I could be cooking dinner one day, making dessert the next. I don't know. You guys might work out with me one day. I don't know. But we're going to bring Wednesdays back, not this upcoming Wednesday, but starting next Wednesday, because I'm just like, huh. But you all want to know something really fun? Is we are only 35 people away, 35 followers away from Top Dog doing the kitchen stream. Only 35. I cannot believe it. I am so excited. Oh, you know you love it, Top. I am so excited. Like, I cannot wait. First thing we're going to do, though, is the rolls. We're making them from scratch. So, of course, that means everything has to rise and all that stuff. You know, y'all know what it comes down to. So, again, all recipes pinned to the top. Some of them I'm changing a bit, just so you guys know. But for the most part, those are good ones to go with. I think he is. I mean, I was gone. I'm gone every 6 weeks, and he has to make his own food. So he might be playing us all. All right, let's get these aprons on. I still haven't washed my apron from last stream. It's actually in the washing machine right now. So we're putting on a different apron today. Well, he was trying to already tell me what he's gonna try cooking and baking when he has to do this. And I told him, I was like, okay. And he's going to make some things he knows he's good at. But I also told him he's got to make some things that he might not be the best at or might not know how to do. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. So let's get flour. We're going to start off with that. You all know I just start off every time with gathering ingredients. So I'm going to come behind you and get to our pantry. Especially for this one, I want to make sure there's some parts of it. Let's read. We're going to do the flour, yeast, Parmesan salt, add warm milk, honey, eggs, and butter. Using the dough hook, do the flour, and then do like, basically we add those two things together, and then we'll cover it and let it sit for an hour. Easy. So we're only going to get a few things. You're going to do popcorn, top ramen, cup of noodles, TV dinners. It'll be fun. I love it. I love it. Popcorn from scratch, top ramen from scratch. I think this is perfect. Cup of noodles, which is kind of like top ramen, but I love it. We're going to do everything from scratch, Top Dog. That's fancy. See, you know what you're doing. All right, we're going to get this Parmesan. I am using, it said it wanted to grate it. I'm actually using that powder. I've had this for so long. We're just going to get rid of it. Okay, salt. And then we got to get our whole milk. Gonna get Chipotle delivered. Just put it on a plate off camera. Oh my gosh. You would do that. 100%. All right, yeast, some honey. And he actually, by the way, his popcorn, I will actually say I won't make popcorn because he is actually insanely good. Like, I know that you're like, it's popcorn. It's so good. And he makes it old school on the stove with a, a pan, all that. Wow, I didn't pull out any of my normal things that I do. Let's get this together here. Yeah, again, when he does it, I'll have him make it on because it's all olive oil and yummy salt. It's so good. He actually made it yesterday, last night. We were watching a movie. Right? Ask away, guys. Ask Top Dog all the questions. Jedi, I don't know yet. Welcome, by the way. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to do maybe a little bit of meal planning. It's going to kind of be a lot more free-flowing of whatever I feel like doing. So it's going to be a little bit of, how do I say it? Maybe me cooking, maybe me planning, maybe just making and doing cookies and decorating. I have no idea. I know I want to bring it back because I enjoy talking with you all so much. I just don't know what I'm going to make it yet. So I was like, I'll just do it and we'll see where it goes. And Tanner, you've never had salty. You've never had salty popcorn? Wow. That's really, really interesting. I don't think I've met somebody who's never had salty popcorn. You're going to 100% include it in the stream. We'll make sure of it. I'll make sure. We get that in. Master, you were eating a homemade Greek salad for the entire week. Ooh! Top Dog loves Greek salads. He likes Greek food. As you can see, he's like, I'm going to go get that. And sorry, I have a few vendors that told me they're mailing stuff to me, and I just saw the FedEx truck show up. So if my doorbell rings and my dogs go crazy, I am very sorry. Okay, Parmesan cheese in there. Okay. All right. And then salt. This is good stuff. Oh my gosh. Is it wrong to go get food while she's making food? I don't know. You know you can go get food. This food won't be ready for a few hours. You'll be hungry by the time it comes back. I think it's fine because I know you. You're going to get hungry. By the time it's ready to be eaten, you'll be like, yeah, I'm hungry again. Just a little snacky. Just a little snack. Look at them. They're supporting you. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I'm just going to stir. So this is the salt, yeast, flour, and Parmesan of our dough. Because I'm going to have to heat up our milk. As always, we messy. And these are going to be like sage dinner rolls, by the way. They're supposed to like be a pull apart. So we'll be making them in like a Pyrex, if you're wondering. Okay, so then it also wants the milk 2 and 3 cups warm. So we'll be putting this in the microwave. Let's prepare him a little start. Guys, I hate to tell, I don't have a lot of food that is like easily prepared. I feel horrible. Like, what do I have that I could easily make him? It'd have to be, I don't even have bread. I didn't even make bread yet. It'd have to be, what could I make Top Dog? I just put cold milk in here. This might become a problem. I might have to heat the honey up because I didn't realize. I just was talking to you guys trying to figure out what I was going to do for Top Dog. And now I might have to warm up honey. Hold on. What is up? How you doing, Haley? Hi. I am cooking just a bunch of fun finger foods today. Some rosemary sage bread rolls, which we just started. And then I'm going to also be making different skewers. I'm going to be making some sweet potato stacks and then poppy seed cinnamon rolls. But welcome. We're going to heat up this and see if it works. You love Greek. Should I do a Greek day, guys? Should I put this? I don't think this is one that's in our jar here. Just as a reminder to everybody, if you ever have an idea, because we do try to do these a little bit themed. I've been gone on a trip all week, so I haven't been able to do the themes. But if you ever have an idea, put it in chat. Greek. I know you guys cannot read this because it's so far away. We're going to stick it in there. Yeah, super light and healthy. And I think me and tzatziki sauce, it might be like in my blood at this point. How are you doing, Electrifying Radio? How are we? Okay, this is nice and hot honey. This will heat everything up. Okay. We're gonna just do this, get this going. These rolls, I don't know if this is gonna go down. Opa! I love it. Oh my gosh. Now it said, she was like, if it's too sticky, but mine is too dry. So we're gonna add a little bit more of this whole milk because it's supposed to be a dough. So, oh, you know what? It looks like these are not microwavable safe. Good thing to know. I'm gonna have to buy some more. That's good. Okay, we're gonna use this. Oh, wait, is it me? Oh, it was this. Oh my gosh, look at me thinking I just broke something. Typical me. I was like, I swear they're microwavable safe. Greek menu, salad, wine leaf rolls with tzatziki, gyro pita, baklava. I love it. I don't even have to think about it. You guys made that, you made that easy. I don't even have to think about it. Okay, we're kind of getting put back together here because I'm a little bit worried about my dough, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of a liquid in here because it warned me per that recipe. That is, again, all my recipes I try to link. This one said the dough is sticky, and this dough is not sticky at all. So you're doing good. Awesome. Yeah, I was telling everybody I had to travel for work this week, and then I got home from work, which is awesome, super happy. Got a little bit of a delayed flight, but that's okay. I work it out. Got home, it was a teeny bit delayed, and then less than 8 hours later, we were on the road again to Phoenix to go see a band play a show, and then about 10 hours after that, I was back in the car doing stuff. So to come back home. So I've almost been home 24 hours, almost. Okay. So this is much better of a dough. Like I'm much happier with this. We'll just see if it rises. It always scares me that when you don't let the yeast like rise in the like warm milk and stuff, that it's not gonna rise properly. So we'll see. I'm on the Much Road. Not too bad. It's about every 6 weeks or so I go out of town for work. It's just because my team that I manage, they're in California. So I go then that direction so that I can be with them. So it's not too bad though. And I'm only gone for like a week. Okay, we're gonna cover this just a teeny bit, and we're gonna set it over here, and we're gonna see if this thing rises for us. That's all I need to make sure that happens. If not, we start over and I do it again. I have enough supplies to do that. But we will see. Woo. All right. Pretty diligent, right? Yeah, no, it's definitely, I like it. I don't mind it too much. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot sometimes. This week it's hard because I had this, then leaving again, and then coming back. And so that was it. No rest for the wicked. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, what should we do next? Let's work on, you know what? We will work on the cinnamon rolls. Because, so I pinned this in chat. Like I said, in chat, all the recipes that I like, blogs and whatnot. I'm doing it a little different because I want to show everyone how you can make these really yummy cinnamon rolls, but have them be ones from the can. She's not wicked. Ah, thank you. Okay, let's get some pans out here. Ugh. So I got to think about how everything's going to go. Our rolls have to be in this. You know what we could do? I got this round one. I think this one's going to work really, really well. I know also an ad is about to come up. So I'm just going to be, for anybody who's not a subscriber, I'm just going to be going over, grabbing kind of what we need to make the lemon poppy seed cinnamon rolls. So just get my pan ready. Roxy, you're okay. You're going to have to wait. Okay, so let's grab the lemons. Okay, we got our lemons. We got our poppy seed. Moussaka. Ooh, that would be an interesting one, Master. I don't think I have had that in years either. Like, I'm going to have to go and eat some Greek food too to be like, let's see what it is. Like, I got to do this. Because I've also wanted to always know how to make pita bread. Like, I've never made pita bread or naan. Like, I've always wanted to know how. Okay. So let me see here. This part's kind of the easier of the parts here. Basically like Greek shepherd's pie. I believe so, Tanner. I think you're right. I think you're right that that's kind of what it's like. My computer is a little far away, or else I'd just Google it real quick. But I believe you're right. Okay. So this is kind of my own little invention of this. But we are going to zest 2 lemons. And this, again, this is going to be used, the zesting of the lemons, and then the actual poppy seeds that we're making here. Or we're not making the poppy seeds. The poppy seeds that we're going to add to this. This whole mixture is going to be used on the top and the inside. So that's why I have a good bowl. And we'll be good to go. And then the icing, we're going to make the icing that comes in the cinnamon roll mixtures, we're going to add to it. So again, it's kind of like a hack to make this taste really good, or change your taste, your texture, everything. But you can make these like for yourself, for people who are staying over. Like, hacking cinnamon rolls is so easy. And plus, they never give you enough icing anyways in the package. I like my cinnamon rolls to have, I mean, it's a dessert for me. So I love to make sure it has all the icing on it. I want to like basically have it be part cake at that point. Okay. Almost done. So again, the zest of 2 lemons. We're going to actually use the lemons as well. But let's get all that yumminess off. And then I'm going to do a tablespoon of poppy. Tablespoon of poppy seeds. And I'm going to see how I like this mixture. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is a good mixture. Okay. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So here's, I know it looks kind of crazy, but there's your lemon and your poppy. I'm actually going to cut, I think, one of the lemons open and add some juice just so it divides up a little bit. Talking Top Dog Getting Food, you probably have a great choice around you. You can be, yes, oh my gosh, living in Las Vegas. If you didn't know, if you're new here, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And yes, the food around here, and you can pretty much get it almost at any time. That's the other best part. We had a place where we used to live before we moved into this place. We, no joke, had a place that would deliver pizza until 6 in the morning. And then they'd start up again at 10 in the morning. So they'd take like 4 hours off basically. And that is a lot of things are that way. I will say, when we have to go places and like I said, we just went to Phoenix and we were staying at a really nice hotel, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. After the concert, we ended up actually, Top Dog met some people there, and we had fun, and we went out to a bar with them. And then when we got back to the hotel, because they were like, oh, we have room service, I was like, oh, that's perfect. Like, I'm ready for some room service. It stopped at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, I am not used to this. I'm used to being able to get food pretty much at all times. So that was fun. But yeah, we have everything. Every type of food you can imagine we have. All right, here comes the scariest thing in the world. Does anybody else's do this where it's supposed to pop? There we go. And it just doesn't. Okay. I swear, growing up, I remember these things popping like crazy. So you guys can see here is the icing that it comes with. We're going to be doing a lot to that icing to even give it more of that lemon poppy seed. I do want to keep this 350 for 23 to 27 minutes. Okay. And I do have one oven at 400 today and one at 350, because a lot of our stuff today is at that. Okay. So I'm going to pull apart our giant, these are huge, giant cinnamon rolls. And I'm actually going to be pulling them apart. Like, so there's a few ways you can go about doing this. You can either keep them rolled up like they are, take some of this and sprinkle it on top, right? Or also what you can do, which is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to do that sprinkling, but I'm also going to take some of it and just wrap it into it. Like, not unwind it all the way, just a little, like that first loop. I'm unwrapping. I'm taking this mixture we made, because it is a grittier mixture. It's lemon zest and poppy. So it's a bit of a grittier mixture. Okay. So we don't, you don't want to be, chowing down like that. Okay. And this is actually a recipe that's going to be on my blog, not the poppy seed one, but I have it, I think, in a few weeks coming out. I just did a really good brunch recipe for toast on beckawithflour.com. That is an amazing one that people love when they come to my house, of a like blueberry baked French toast. But I have like how to hack cinnamon rolls, and I'm kind of doing that here today too. So this is what I love, love, love. Okay, so again, just that first little row is gonna get it. Then I'm gonna do just a little bit on top. So as it grows, obviously it'll get in there. And if you really love lemon poppy, like I'm a very big, like I love poppy seeds, I love all of that, then for sure, like put as much as you want. And it tastes good with the cinnamon. If you're like, I don't know about that, it really does. So we have our pan here, just our little round pan. And before I stick those guys in, we are gonna grab some heavy whipping cream. I know. This gets soaked up. This is why cinnamon rolls are a dessert to me, by the way. So I just put a little bit on the pan, not a whole lot, just kind of covered the bottom so it's good. As these guys get big, and these are just gonna sit right on top, they're gonna soak up all that heavy whipping cream, and it fluffs your cinnamon rolls up so much. You don't have to pour it on top. You don't have to do anything like that. You just have to put it next to it. And as they're baking, they just soak that yumminess of the heavy whipping cream up, and you get this flakier, buttery, because it's fat, right? Fat is flavor. So you end up getting this. And so let me go to stove view, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in the pan. So you guys can see, this is what it looks like. If I didn't have the lemon poppy, if I was just keeping the cinnamon, what I'd actually do on top of these is make a cinnamon sugar mixture with a little bit of butter to do even more. So like even more of that inside I would have on top, so you get some more of that, which I love. We're gonna stick this now. We're gonna go ahead, put this in the 350, 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna make the topping for it, which I know then you're like, okay, so I can actually use this. So we have the leftover lemon and poppy seeds. I'm actually gonna take all of that icing that we just got, which is basically, it's like a mixture of a buttercream and a cream cheese frosting, honestly. But we're gonna of course add our own thing to it. Okay, so take all of that icing, and I have the other side of that lemon. If you remember, I cut a lemon. So now I'm gonna squeeze out and get this juice in here, because I definitely want our icing to be nice and lemony. And to me, with summer, this is like the perfect, lemon poppy seed screams summer to me. I like love things that are lemon poppy seed. So for me, I'm like, yeah, this is my ish. Okay, so all I'm doing is mixing this all up now. And then all we're gonna do actually to this is add, whoops, a little bit more powdered sugar to make it more of a icing consistency. Because right now I could use this. That wouldn't be a problem for like icing. I could easily use this. It would just be a very light icing. And it would definitely have more of the tart because I used the lemon. And I want it to be a little bit more sweeter. Yeah, and Master, so I didn't see your thing about lamb. I don't think I've ever cooked lamb, so if I could figure out how to roast it, I think that would be so cool. Maybe a roaster on my barbecue. Do another barbecue stream. That would be fun. All right, let me get my powdered sugar real quick from behind you all. All right. And I'm just going to start off with like a tablespoon. See how that is.
And I come from a no-plug family.
Oh, there was a person talking.
Families will come together.
This is a weird song. We're going to say no to it. That is weird.
For everyone to fall in love with. Get offers on select models at the Lexus
Oh,
Opportunity
I don't even know what's happening. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you guys can hear all that. There's like an ad taking place right now on one of the blogs. Sorry, if you guys could hear that. Some like Toyota ad. It was on a blog. Okay. I got to learn to start just printing these out because that happens a lot. Okay. Let's get this put together. And I might have to put a little bit more of a stronger base in here too. Like cream cheese or some butter. I might do cream cheese in here. Just because the powdered sugar is doing good, but I definitely want to thicken it up because it's still pretty thin consistency. See how it tastes. Mmm. Oh, there you go, Top. Yeah, he'll show you. I'll make him show you what he got. How about that? You know what? Let's grab some cream cheese. I want to thicken this up a little bit more. I have just a teeny bit of cream cheese left. And I'm going to actually heat this up in a bowl because it makes it way easier to mix. Okay, I'm just going to like break off a little bit. Why not? Yeah, Greek salad is a must. You know what's funny though? Is like I will put olives in it. I can't stand olives though. Any type of olive I am not a fan of, but I will put it in and I will eat it. Okay. This definitely is tasting really nice. I'm going to put another tablespoon of powdered sugar in here. Just to kind of add a little bit. And then our cream cheese. Let's get this sucker in here. And again, this is just making more of the frosting and adding our flavor, the lemon and the poppy into this. Yeah, everyone wants to know, what did you order? Okay. Hey, Uncle Stinky. How are you? Everyone reminded you, olives. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of olives in our house. It's not what I eat, but we get them. Because like I said, Top Dog loves his salads. He eats a lot of salads. So I'm going to use a fork. Get this going. There we go. By the way, I could have done this with a hand mixer to make this faster. I just don't know why I decided, you know what, we're going to just do it by hand. Yeah, this is some good frosting. It's not going to be super, it's going to be more transparent just because of the lemon juice and the citrus. So when it's on there, it's going to be a little see-through, but I like it that way because it's punching a flavor. There we go. Mmm. I think they should see it. You make your own dressing, by the way. Like, you guys, like, he makes his own dressing for his salad. Okay. Putting that in the fridge so we can move on. Here's another lemon. How's our bread doing? I'm a little concerned about our bread. We might have to start that over. Right? If we do an Italian cooking stream, we might have to bring Top Dog's mom in. Because she makes some very, very good cooking stuff with Italian food. She is the Italian one in the family. So I will fully say that. All right, here we go. Let's get to our potato stacks. I'm really excited about these, by the way. It is like a fancy way of eating a potato, and they're a sweet potato, so we're gonna try that. But let me grab all of our stuff that we would need. As always, garlic, sweet potatoes. Okay, butter. You know what? Let me grab the butter from, I gotta think of where my butter is, because we got that new fridge. So I think my stream butter is still outside. It is. So I'll grab that in a second. We'll grab everything else first. Grab everything else first. Thyme. They didn't have oregano, so we're not using fresh oregano, but I do have fresh thyme. Oh, I love margarita pizza. That is one of my favorites. The guy betrayed you. What do you mean you betrayed me? Oh no, what happened, Tanner? Okay, we're getting that Parmesan cheese again, and then another cheese. Oh my gosh, I'm concerned now. And I'm sure it wasn't bad. I'm sure. Not the only American cooking stream I watch on it. That is okay, Tanner. Totally okay. I just appreciate you being here. You know what's funny is I'll go in between streamers all the time. So I understand it. I promise you I understand it. Oh, but I appreciate you being here. I think it's awesome. All right. This is interesting how this is going to be going down here. Okay. So, first thing is we got to add basically everything together. So, our thyme, our oregano, our Parmesan. Now, it's supposed to be Manchego cheese. Guys, the Manchego cheese here is like $10 for the littlest amount. So I did get a Romano instead because they said that is a good substitute. So that's what we'd be doing. Okay. And normally I'd use fresh Parmesan, but like I said, I just need to get rid of this powdery stuff, and we're going to see if it works. If it doesn't work, I know we're good. This is why I stick with fresh Parmesan, but we got to try it out. Okay, so 2 teaspoons of oregano. Well, and then Tanner, what's the other person making today? You limped myself downstairs into a girl at a teriyaki pork chop. Oh my gosh, what do you mean you limped, Uncle Sticky? Did you hurt yourself? Or just like, oh, I gotta go make food? That sounds good, though. That sounds really yummy. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get this thyme in here. Your ankle went out again. Oh, no. I am sorry. I know there's been some of us in here who have had things happen. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope it doesn't stay out too long. I hope it's something that it's not a horrible recovery for you. I get it though. Ankles suck. Because I broke my ankle when I was a kid. And when it gets cold here, I'm like, it hurts so much. Plus, I have like, for anyone who's new here, I've had to have a few surgeries, like on my face and stuff. So I've had plates. I have actual like metal plates in my face. And so, yeah, like when it's cold out, I don't know if you experience the same thing being in, Seattle. But man, I feel it. I'm like, nope, this ain't fun. So I'm thankful I live in Vegas. All right. And I'm just stripping the thyme. You'll see me kind of grab inside of the bowl. It's just because some of the wooded parts fell in and I don't want those in. So I'm just stripping enough to be about the same amount of oregano that I did. So nothing too crazy. Oh my gosh, I got ran over by a forklift. Yeah, and you'll know when the weather change is coming. Oh my gosh, that is intense. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope whoever did that feels horrible, like running somebody over with a forklift. I've heard some crazy stories. So Top Dog, way back in the day, before I even knew him, he worked in like warehouse style. He did. He worked in warehouses with forklifts and all that kind of stuff. And he's told me some crazy stories of like chemical spills and all of that. So like I can't even imagine. Like, oh my gosh. All right. So I'm just going to grade our Romano because that's got to go in here too. Yeah, warehouse work is no joke if you have to be around forklifts and all that. That is hard work for sure. All right, we're going to just do all of this Romano. I don't even know how much am I supposed to do. Look at me just being like, I'm just going to do all of it. Oh, a fourth cup. So not all of this. Okay. That's okay. Basically what we're going to do is the mandolin's going to come back because I have to make the potatoes really, really thin. And then from there, we do, I'm trying to think of what's the next thing. And then the garlic, I have to mince the garlic, mix it with some butter so that we're good on the butter. And then we put it all together and stack them. Like make little stacks in. Yep, there we go. That's definitely more than a fourth cup, but that's okay. We have to make stacks of them in a cupcake tin, which, how fun is that? Okay, I'm going to have a little bit of just cheese. Oh, Romano cheese tastes so good to me. It's just too delicious. It's too delicious. All right. Let me... Okay. So we got this. Let me just kind of mix all this up. I mean, this smells delish. Okay. Okay, we got that. I'm gonna need that. Put that to the side. Now we gotta do our garlic and butter. Let me grab this. Yeah. Very long time you worked in, or how dangerous it is. To me, it was just a job. Yeah. No, I think definitely a lot of people have that same thought. They're like, yeah, it's just, it was work. It's what I did. Yeah, it can get crazy though. Like I hear so many stories and I'm in shock all the time. Like what it is. Oh, your girl must have dropped something because this dog is like over here. You are a happy pappy girl right now. Okay. So, like always, it's like 2 cloves of garlic. I'm doing 4. You all know garlic is my love language. So we're going to do 4. And it wants it grated. I'm not going to grate it. I'm just going to mince it because I love chunks of garlic and things. Like, if I bite down in something and it's got just this little bit of garlic, it's like pepper. Like, I don't mind if things are peppered, but I like having that little bit of crunch from it. I don't know if anybody else is that way, but that's how I am about garlic and pepper. I really want to taste it and have a burst of flavor from it. Okay. Last one over here. And then we're going to melt some butter and get our potatoes going, which this is a really cool recipe. I'm hoping it turns out really well. It's from, I think it's from Half Baked Harvest, which I actually have one of her cookbooks that she created, and it's so good. So I'm hoping this is just from her blog. 2 of the recipes are actually from her blog today. So I'm hoping that it all just turns out good. I also we're going to be having an event come up with some family. And I'm just like, we're doing, we kind of everyone brings something. And I love bringing new recipes. And if these turn out really good, I think I'd love to bring these to it. Because again, they're just going to be little stacks. And it's so fun. It just be fun. All right, let me go get the butter. That's the one thing I forgot to grab. So you guys are going to walk me through the garage real quick. Hold on. Almost back. All right. I am right behind you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So now we're going to do this butter. And hopefully nothing blows up. Okay. Now let me read and reread how we put all this together. So we melt garlic, all of that together. Then, what do we do with the butter though? Oh, we're supposed to mix it in with that. Okay, this is easy. Okay, when the butter's done, we're gonna mix it in with this, which is the cheeses, oregano, thyme. I'm actually gonna put some salt in here and a little bit of pepper. And then we're going to cut with the mandolin. We're gonna go ahead and get our sweet potatoes cut thinly. And then from there, we will put them in here, mix them up, and then layer them. When is the first week of university? Like for us normally in the States, school starts usually in August, mid-August about. It's changed though since I was in school, because they try to give people a little bit more of a break, like what do you call that? Like a Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving and Christmas are super close for us. So they like to give people a little bit longer of a break in between, because we used to start in September when I was a kid, but now they start much earlier. Is that when everybody else's schools normally start? Let me put on the glove. I don't want to cut myself on stream. And I know an ad is about to start. We're just going to finish up cutting these guys, getting the butter done. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. Okay, butter is about halfway melted. Oh, garlic butter. So deliciously yummy. Why not back to school Oh, I could do that. Okay, I'm going to put that down as an idea. Let's put that down. I think that'd be an awesome idea. I'm actually going to write it, not put it in the jar so we can try doing it. Okay, I got it because I'll find out when that happens. And I think a back to school would be really, really helpful for people. I don't know what everyone has as far as in their like dorms, but I could definitely figure it out. Oh yeah, no, I could do cheap. Okay, so like 4 courses, what I normally do? See how cheap I can get it? See if I can get it what? What do I think I could do it for? Honestly. I could probably do $10 a course, so a 4-course meal under $40. And healthy. For sure healthy. Okay. Now that might be enough. These yams were a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. Okay, now it's getting too close that I'm scared. Yeah, I could definitely do something like that, though. Okay. Sometimes it gets so, like, close to it. I've seen too many things happen on Amanda Lynn that I do not want to be a part of that life that's in the ER. Okay, let me take out the butts of it. So no one here expect any gourmet during that stream. You know what, though? I bet you I could do something gourmet-ish, right? Like... Okay, I'm going to have to figure it out. There's definitely stuff I can do. Even like Top Dogs, like Top Ramen, like I can get that for 50 cents and for a few dollars, turn it into an actual healthy, delicious thing. Like I know how to do that. But yeah, I'm going to do something. I love this. I think something you can make in your dorm or at like your first apartment. Because I don't know what they allow in dorms. Night, Tanner! Hopefully you sleep well. Have a good rest of your week. Okay. These look good. These smell really nice. But yeah, no, I could definitely do something really cool with that idea. I know a long time ago I did one that it was like a, I think I did it $50 total. So I know I can do this. You may use the microwave, right? Yeah, the microwave. Do they allow like toaster ovens? I don't know. I'll definitely need like an oven of some sort. Okay. We're getting out our cupcake pans. Now my cinnamon rolls. Oh, the cinnamon rolls are done. Let's go to stove view. I'm going to show you guys the yumminess of lemon poppy seed cinnamon rolls. Again, nice and crispy, but you guys will see how giant they got with that yumminess in there. Oh, and the cream is bubbling a little bit. That's perfectly fine, but it's soaked in there. Like, these are so juicy good. Oh, cinnamon rolls are like crack to me. They are so good. They are so good. So 100%, we'll let it cool down before we put our lovely icing on top. All right. So it said just to spray, and then we're really gonna just grab these suckers. And again, they're all coated. You guys can kind of see, like, they got the coating on them. from all that yumminess that we just did. Now, some of these are much bigger, so I'm going to kind of fold, I think, some of them, because I don't know how I'm going to get them out if they're too big. Maybe they just slide out, but you really do just kind of stack them all together, like all these slices. We just stack them together. Put maybe a small one on top. Maybe that's what I'll do, is like the big guys go on the bottom. They smell delicious though. I'll say that. Okay. This guy's he's kind of a big one. It doesn't say how many to stack, it just says to stack it. So mine won't be as pretty. Hers were very like, they could probably fit in the pan. Hers looked to be a little bit of a thinner, but not thinner, but just smaller in circumference than mine are. But they'll all get cooked together anyways, so this is gonna work. Let's get some goods here. Ooh, this is good. I could see me doing this for the holidays too, like different stuff. Yeah, dresses poor college kids. Dog, I do that every day. Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Because then I'm going to have to figure out what college kids are actually wearing. Because I don't know. I am not a trendsetter in that field at all. Okay, I just want to see if I can find some more small ones that I can stack on top to kind of give a one piece that's nice and put together. Okay, so okay. I will say I just kind of licked my fingers a bit and it tastes really good. All right. So here's, let's actually stove view this so you can see what it looks like as well before I stick it in. So these are the stacked potatoes. Again, really thin, and they've all been covered in this yummy oregano, thyme, garlic, let's see, Parmesan, what else do we do? Butter, like so much good stuff. And per this, so I need to cover, I need to cover with foil. Good thing I reread. Hoodies, denim jeans, sweatpants. Okay, I can do that. I can do that for sure. I mean, I'm like halfway there today because I'm in leggings. Because since I was gone for so long, I had like no laundry. And I was just like, all right, we got to wear leggings today. So we're going to cover these 40 minutes at a 400 degree. All joking aside, I don't know. I can tell you I didn't go to college. I always just started working right away. I think it's because you gotta pay for school. At least over here you do. So if you go to university here, you have to pay for it unless you get loans. So many, and they make you pay. If you can't get a loan, they make you pay right away. So if you have to work to pay for school, that means you're working and you're paying a few $1,000s every month to go to school. So my guess is, you know, and then you got to think workplace-wise, you probably can't do a 9-to-5 job that might pay more because that's when you're going to school. So, that's my guess as to why. All right, let's see how long. All right, let me see if anything's happened with our bread. I don't think anything has. We may have to start adding more. Well, it didn't say it's going to get big. Oh, no, it says it's doubled in size. It has not changed. I might have to redo our bread here, guys. Because it's not changing. We're gonna do the bread again. Fail! Oh, I'll show you guys. Sorry, I just like threw it away. Like, this was the size of the dough. It is still the size of the dough. So we're gonna do bread one more time. If it doesn't get bigger again, I can't do anything else. I can't. So we're gonna start this over. 2.5 cups. Do I have enough flour? I hope so. Just kidding. I have a whole bag. It's just not in a tub. So 1. Here we go, guys. Bread number 2. Maybe I'll bloom the yeast first, just to, like, you know, ensure. I think we might be a little blooming. We might do some blooming because I get too scared that my yeast, that's why it didn't rise, is because of the yeast. So we might do a little bloom. Okay. Now this will be 2.5. Top Dog got his food, by the way. He's getting it right now. Okay, 2.5 of that. And then I need the grated cheese again. So I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of the grated cheese, or a little less, because I don't have enough. So it's a little less, I go back to school this second week of September, starts Labor Day, but they told me not to come until the week after so they can get the structure first. Oh, interesting. So it like starts and then doesn't start. That's really interesting. All right, y'all want to see what Top Dog got? He finally, it just got delivered. So he's going to come on and show you guys what he's eating here. And by the way, we have a great Greek place in town. So I'm probably going to be a little jelly of what he's eating. Okay, here he comes. Let me get my mic out.
All right. Hello, everybody.
What dog?
So off camera, I totally put this together. Just organized it. And I wrapped it, too, and everything.
So you made it.
Yeah,
in a second kitchen
just
that we suddenly
practicing, you know, for when I got to do this on stream. I thought I'd make some Greek.
have. Oh, my gosh.
But I'm really hungry, so
Hold
we're
this
gonna
while you
okay.
bring it up.
Really hungry, so I'm just gonna do a brief look. But I got a beef and lamb pita with feta added and extra tzatziki sauce. So.
And you don't get cucumbers because you don't like cucumbers.
Oh, I get it as is, but I don't really like cucumbers. They don't put it in there. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you guys go. That is what he's about to go eat. Yeah, he's so happy. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm so hungry. I'm eating right now. Okay, so we got to get our milk warmed up again. They're saying, ooh, delicious. All right, let's grab this milk again. We're going to do this round 2 of bread. Okay, 2/3 milk. We got this. We got this. I'm going to do it. All right, some honey. This time I'm going to heat this all up, though. We're definitely heating up. I wanted like a tablespoon. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he like ran upstairs. That smell, the smell of it's down here though, and that smells really good. All right. I'm gonna do 30 seconds of that. And then our yeast is 2 1/4. So let me bring the yeast back. And I'm gonna let this bloom this time. So I'm gonna set this back here and we're gonna let this bloom. Which means I'm gonna wait for it to get a little bit foamy at the top because I can't trust this not doing that. Like it didn't work before, but if I know it's bloomed, nope, that's not warm enough. If I know we're blooming, we're then gonna be having bread that actually does what it's supposed to do. You're in self-paced classes. Oh, that's cool. The structure of the class is the first week. Self-paced starts the week after. Oh, that's cool. How do you like doing that? Do you feel like it's hard for you to make sure, like, to stay on pace? Or are you one of those people who you're like, no, I got it down. I can do it. All right, here we go. So it's 2 1/4 for this yeast. Perfect. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna kind of mix some of this up a little bit. And we're gonna let this get to a bloom. Because if I mess up this time, I don't have enough stuff to redo this bread. And I really want this bread. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're gonna let this bloom to the side. Just so I'm happy with it. Just 5 minutes. All right. Let's get some things out of my way. So the bread, okay, we're gonna have to wait on that 5 minutes, then wait for that for an hour. We've got our potatoes going, and once the foil comes off of the potatoes, we cook it, continue cooking it for another 20 minutes. So I think we're on to skewers at this time, which I'm pretty excited about. So I kind of cannot believe things are going as fast as they are right now. It's scaring me a little bit. It's scaring me. You got it down. You lose focus, presidential debates. It gets you like wanting to do it more. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me do a few things here. All right. So we're going to be doing shrimp, steak, and chicken skewers. And the shrimp, I have them tail on, but you're going to lurk. Okay, no problem, Top Dog. Thank you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the chicken one ready first, which we're going to be doing a chicken with a bang bang sauce. And I'm excited for the bang bang sauce. The steak one, we're going to be doing with a horseradish sauce. And then the shrimp, we're just going to do with garlic. And butter, like a garlic butter, like simple, easy, just delish. You know, I think, Master, some people have a hard time because they don't know how to self-motivate. Or for instance, I know Top Dog, he's really good in groups. And so for him, that is what motivates him, is being in the room, you know, being there, being like a structure. Where some people like myself, I like not having a structure. I like to be like, let me set my own, and then I can do it from there, and I'll stay on top of it. But it really just depends on the person and how they learn. And I think that's what's so hard, is all of us learn so differently from one another. All right, I just got to find all my little stuff for the bang bang sauce. So I thought I had my sriracha. Did it get moved? It might be in the pantry. Hold on. I know that it wants a Thai chili sauce, which I thought I had. I guess I don't have a Thai chili sauce. So we're gonna have to make a few changes here, guys. Let me figure out. I'm probably gonna use some of Top Dog's hot sauces. I just got to find one that I think will work. We just got to find one that we think will work. All right. Pharaoh's Revenge, habanero pepper. I'm looking for something that's a little like Caribbean-esque. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, this is for fish tacos. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? We could do a honey habanero. That'll work. Honey habanero. Top, I was supposed to use it with sriracha and mayonnaise and honey. And here he is, guys. So I was going to do this.
What are you putting it in? What's going on?
So it's going on chicken.
Okay.
Okay, let me get the mic. Guys, I bought him a mic. I just haven't had time to set it up yet. So it's called Bang Bang sauce. And what that is it's mayonnaise, sriracha, honey, and then a sweet chili sauce. I thought I had sweet chili sauce. I do not.
You don't have sriracha?
No, I believe I have sriracha. It's just in the pantry. It's not in there. But for a sweet chili sauce, I don't know what I could use. He's looking. We have hot sauce everywhere in this house, by the way. So I mean, you guys can see I pulled out these. There's all of that. He's just trying to see if he can find one to substitute.
Do you want it to have some sort of a kick?
It's the sweet chili. It doesn't need to have a super kick. So I was only going to put a teeny bit of that in there because it's got the honey, so it'll go with the honey and the sriracha.
Because the habanero will give it a little bit of a kick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Did I pick right?
You did good.
I did good, guys. I did good. I just.
Go $80. Bang.
No, that won't go at all.
You can also do garlic and peppercini.
Ooh, a garlic peppercini might be good.
Oh, like try different ones.
Yeah, I'll figure. Well, you guys, we're gonna figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, let me put all of his hot sauces back, real quick, just because there's a lot of them and they will definitely get in my way. All right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, almost there. Almost done. Okay, here we go. So mayonnaise this and then sriracha. Sriracha. Yeah, I do self-paced so I can balance school and jiu-jitsu in the same week, but on different days. Oh, that's smart, Master. If I do take accounting, I'll be watching Nikki. Oh, I didn't know that. No, is it on YouTube? Is she on Twitch? What does Nikki do? Sorry, let me grab my sriracha here. I haven't heard of her. So this is going to be, I'm kind of doing this as I see, by the way, because I'm not doing as much like chicken skewers as they have in their order, like in their recipe. So I'm kind of just doing enough that I feel like that's a good enough amount of sauce for me to put on what I feel like I'm going to put on. If you guys are like, what are you doing? Just go on YouTube. Watch whatever. Okay, that's cool. I love good accounting stuff. Yeah, see, it wants 2/3 cup. We're not going to do that. We're going to probably do like a tablespoon here of the habanero. Nope, this still has the old. I was like, this is a brand new sriracha. She was running for president. Oh, I didn't know that. How much sriracha? Just a little bit. Okay. And then we got to add our honey in. And I know Bang Bang is, we're definitely the right color because I know it's a pink sauce. So we're hitting that pink. Yeah, this might be a spicy Bang Bang because this is definitely, I can smell the spice. Former South Carolina. Oh, okay. Let's get the honey out. And I'm going to kind of balance that habanero a little bit with a more honey than I was probably going to put in if I had that sweet chili sauce, but we're good. This will be good. Get it all nice and mixed together. Let's see here. Oh, that is good. Okay, there's the habanero. The kick is in. That kick is a thing. Okay. Back at the throat. Because I don't do hot that well. Okay, so I did honey, sriracha, and this is called Speedy's Honey Habanero Sauce. Okay, it's actually really good. It's got a kick for me. For Top Dog, I guarantee you when I make these skewers and I cook them, he's gonna be like, yeah, that tastes really good. And it won't kick for him. For me, a girl who like barely can do a jalapeno, and even that has to be dipped in cheese and all of that, this is crazy. So let's get our skewers ready. Skewer time. She had president in Nigeria, has an accounting degree. Mitt Romney, oh, study accounting. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. That was weird. Okay. We're going to get our skewers out. Let's get our chicken, because that is what this is going to go on. So I'll get the steak out in a second, but we're going to get our chicken. And I did chicken tenders, simple, easy, boneless. Again, I'm thinking like finger foods, right? So I'm going for, I can still use this other knife. I'm going for smaller bites. If you wanted to, I mean, you could skewer this entire thing, kind of like stick on the tender. But for me, I'm wanting it to be smaller bites. I'm also going to cut off the actual tender, like the tendon. There's this little white part you'll see. It's very hard to chew. It doesn't taste like anything. So, but I'm thinking like this size, like cutting these tenders in half, because they're going to shrink up when they cook. Might want to do a teeny bit more, because you got to think, how are people going to eat this, right? You always keep it in mind. If it's on a skewer, then you don't want them to have to need a fork and a knife and all that. That's you know, you want to stay away from that. So we're going to just make it so it's a one bite process. That is kind of the whole point of a skewer, is a one bite process. Ooh, that was a little bone. So in general, maybe about inch and a half tall. Again, I'm just cutting out this tendon because that is not fun to eat. So most of my tenders that I have here, we're getting about 3 bites off of them. Or 3, I don't know, cubes. I don't know what you want to call it, but we're getting 3 off. So we're obviously doing straight meat skewers, right? No vegetables, just meat. So if you were going to do this for a group of people and you want to bring that, you know, that price point down, I would definitely do vegetables in there. Now, we're going to get another bowl here. And I'm going to put all the chicken in here. There we go. And I'm going to hit it with some salt, pepper, and garlic. Now, I want to see, do they put... let me see here. Okay, so they do half and half. I wanted to see with the sauce, what I was looking at was some people want all the sauce in there. Some people are like, no, you only sauce them when they're done. This one is definitely half and half. So we're gonna do half the sauce on these guys, skewer them, bake them, and then half the sauce without. But we're gonna make sure these taste good. So obviously we could make them on the barbecue, but we got our oven. So 400 degrees for this. And we're gonna do half of it right there. And then the rest of that sauce will get used right when they come out. We'll kind of dress them up again. There we go. Oh yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. So I'm going to just keep this with it. And then we can skewer. I wanted to show you guys though, because I have that time limit on our bread. I'm kind of like moving over to bread. Look at the foam that is taking place. Now I know this is going to work. So we're going to just get this in here. This is back to those breads. Those rosemary, Parmesan, sagey dinner rolls we're making. So let me dough this all up. Again, if you have a dough hook, you could use that. But I'm just going to do it with my hands so we can get it going. Here's another funny. During an interview with the future Nigerian president, when asked if he wasn't running, he believed he wouldn't be the best candidate. He replied, no, because no one is more qualified but himself. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. Hey, just another can of mom. Oh my gosh. Make it. I promise you. So I don't know if you saw in the beginning, I started with it and it failed. It wouldn't rise. So this is my second try at it because yeast can be so finicky that's why before I was like, I have to make sure my yeast blooms, that's when it's getting that foaminess. Let me kind of wash my hands real quick. But don't be nervous, I promise. I actually started out by making my breads with like a bread maker because I was like, okay, if I can do it on that, I can figure it out. A lot of my rolls on my website, beckawithflour.com, there's a few recipes for really easy, like you cannot mess them up, breads. But I get it. I was like, oh, because you don't want to do it again. And sometimes you don't know if it works until it's baked. And that is always like the scariest part. All right. I'm going to go ahead, put my chicken on this. Oh, let me just grab my Pam again. We're using Pam a lot. I don't know if we're going to be on the stove at all today, guys. Everything might be oven today, which is kind of wild. That never happens. But I definitely encourage you, try. Try. And then try again if it fails. All right, let's get this chicken on here, huh? And I'm probably gonna do 3 to 4 per skewer. I feel like that's a good amount, especially because it's just Top Dog and me. We're the only ones eating these things. So, like I said, if I was gonna make these for like a group of people, I would definitely be putting like vegetables, fruit, those kinds of things. And with this, I would put, oh my gosh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Enjoy. No ads, all the emotes, and thank you for supporting me. Let me get you on the board. I really appreciate it. All right. Uh-oh, my handwriting's too big. I had to put you on 2 lines. I hope you do not mind. A little heart. All right. There we go. There we go. No, of course not. No judging here. I am such a person of, y'all, like, you don't have to, everyone doesn't need to agree on everything, but we can at least show respect and love to everybody. Yeah, chicken skewers today. So the sauce is going to be really good. I'll probably brush them a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Just another can of mom. Yeah, it's very much what I agree with in life. I mean, even my own husband would not agree with everything I do. You know what I mean? And it's just like, but we can all agree on showing love and respect to one another. And that is 100% what I stand for in every aspect of my life. Okay. Oh, I think I can fit one more. One more. All right. Let's see here. All right, we got like one more piece of meat. So I'm gonna just, this will be a heavy guy. Nice and hefty. So these are the chickens. There was one piece left, little small guy. These are with the Bang Bang sauce that we just did. So super exciting. These are gonna go in 400 degrees. In general, probably like 20 minutes. Like these aren't super thick, so 20 minutes, 400. That's what I'm going to do them at. Oh, my 400 has something in it. We'll do them 350, right? 25 minutes. We're gonna hit a little bit here. 25 minutes at 350. That'll be fine. Low and slow. Honestly, it'll help it so nothing dries out. That's the best part. All right, we are gonna move to the stove. I can't believe it. Not that I'm cooking on the stove, but our lemon poppy seed cinnamon rolls. They've cooled down enough that I can put that icing on that we made. So again, these are the cinnamon rolls. Like, look at how deliciously yummy. We filled the inside of them. So if you remember, we bought the cinnamon rolls from the can. We then unrolled them a bit to put the lemon and poppy seeds on the inside, and then we also put some on the top. But before we even put these in the pan, we went ahead and put a little bit of heavy whipping cream at the bottom. And I can't like show you guys because it'll fall out, but you can see, I hope, like how nice and amazing these are. Like, they are so nice and spongy and delicious. Then this is the frosting that they gave you in the can. We added lemon juice, and then the leftover poppy seed and zested lemon, added some powdered sugar in here and a little bit of cream cheese just to thicken it back up. And then we're going to pour that on top. Like, so deliciously yummy. Like, this is my, like, oh, so good. So good. I agree, Master. It's got to be in a bakery. Oh, yes. Just another can of mom. Like, no joke, every single cinnamon roll, when you buy it from a grocery store, fill it with whatever. I'll do peaches and cream. I will do peaches in between and then use peach juice in the icing to make a peaches and vanilla. You could do it with strawberries, mango. I mean, anything you could think of, even chocolate, Nutella. If that's your vibe and you're like, I don't want fruit, I want something different, buy them done and then just go ahead and make it whatever you want. That way you don't have to make any of the flour or the bread from scratch. And then you just add even more to the icing they already give you. So I'm just kind of putting this on just so I know everything gets covered. But you guys can see, I mean, this is, oh, these are so good. I'm so excited to eat these. We're going to be having dessert before our meal today. That is for sure. And what I love about this too, so this icing is a little thinner than I normally do, but I think that's fine. It's going to soak in. It's going to be a little transparent. Oh, so, so good. And look at this. Look at those cinnamon rolls. And you could even, I know I'm doing like finger foods. Technically, this is a pretty big finger food item. You could, no joke, like cut these and make, like if you cut them all before you do the baking, like you put all your seasonings together, you mix it all up, you can cut them and make them so they're almost little bites of everything. But oh my gosh. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, I'm going to let these cool just a teeny bit more and then we're diving in. Because, lemon poppy seed, man. I love lemon poppy seed so much. Okay, so let's see, what do we got next? We got more skewers. So let's get the shrimp skewers ready. Because I got some shrimpies here. And these are going to be really easy. I am just going to cook them. I might cook them on the stove and skewer them. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then just brush them with some melted butter and garlic. Like, that's it. And shrimp, if you all know, like, I could probably put the skewer, I have a pan big enough that I could cook with the skewer. You know what? That's probably what we're going to do. I'm making up my mind as we do this, guys. Because I'm not going out to my barbecue. So, let's just get these shrimpies ready here. And this is just going to be a butter garlic shrimp. Simple and easy. And then the beef skewer we're going to do, the steak skewer, is going to be with a horseradish sauce. Which I think I have found my favorite pre-done horseradish sauce. It's what I'm actually going to use. And I'm just going to tone it down a little bit with some either butter or water. I haven't figured out yet because steak is so good. I don't want to do too much to it, but I think I finally found a pre-made horseradish sauce that I love. Okay. Just getting all these shrimps together. And shrimp skewers, by the way, like, oh, I'm doing them like mid-point, but they're going to cook the fastest. Shrimp is like 2 to 3 minutes on each side and you're done. So I'm going to skewer these and then they're going to sit here while we get our butter ready, while we get everything else ready, because they'll cook the fastest. And then we can try it and have a lovely, lovely shrimp skewer. Woo! Because the other ones will definitely take a teeny bit more time. But again, great finger food, especially if you guys are watching games like the Euro Cup and all that. But now we can skewer these. And how I like to skewer shrimp is with how they are, I kind of fold it into itself so you can get the bottom and then the top. So that way it's nice looking. Looks all kinds of professional. These shrimps were already like deveined and everything, so I didn't have to do that. And we'll do like 3 for sizing reasons. Although, like in my house, honestly, like I'd probably try to fill these up as much as I could. It's like my pet peeve when I order like an extra thing of like shrimp and they give me like 2. I'm just like, guys, I could eat shrimp all day, every day. Like, it's so fast and easy just to pop them in your mouth and all that. So I am someone who loves a lot of shrimp. Okay. Let's see, I gotta turn them there all the right way. Ooh, this is a big boy. Oh, these are looking good. And these are really good for parties too. Like even if you're like, I don't want to give everyone a skewer. If you just did 1, right? You could do like 1, cook 1 and maybe like turn it, kind of like just keep turning it in and put a toothpick in. Now you've got like truly bite-size ones that I think would be amazing. Okay, so I have 2 extra right now. So I'm going to make this one. Actually, this guy's kind of lacking. So I'm going to make him be a 4. On him, he could be a 4 too. Just so we're good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got our skewers here. And like I said, if you're thinking for parties or anything, I know we're doing it all master today. Shrimp skewers, chicken skewers, and then there's going to be some beef ones too. So these are just going to get brushed on with some butter and garlic. So let's grab, I'm going to just grab a bowl. And then let me just kind of cut a little bit of butter off of my giant stick here. And I'm going to brush it on top while it's cooking and then do a little bit on top as well when it's done. So let's put this in for about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to, you know what? I wasn't going to use garlic, like I was going to use garlic powder, but I'm feeling the garlic. I'm feeling us cutting up and mashing some garlic here. So we're going to do it. Right? Oh, I am definitely a meat girl. Like, it was funny when I was planning today's. I was like, okay, like I was looking at a whole bunch of things and I was really excited. And I was like, I need meat. I need all kinds of meats here. Okay, let me do a little bit more on that. And let's see, our potatoes, the first round will be done in 4 minutes, guys. Ooh. Okay, it's already starting to bust a little, so we're gonna stop. And then we're gonna go ahead and get this going. And if you're wondering, if you're new to kind of cooking, I love showing people little tips and tricks and different things like that. So if you're wondering why on earth are you hitting your garlic like that, this one, of course, it didn't want to work. But when your garlic's in like this, you know, that shell, if you get it down and you hit it, it kind of bursts it all out so you can deshell it. Like I got it just done like that. Like that's how fast you can get these things out of their shells. Plus you get your anger out a little bit, right? All right, so 3, we're just gonna dice this up. And I'm thinking too, we may be able to even do the beef skewers a little bit on the stove, because I don't want to cook everything in the oven, especially with the beef, because I want those good little burnt edges, you know, that you get from barbecuing. So if you don't have a barbecue, like, how do you get a good skewer? And it's definitely a way of doing it. So let me mix all of our garlic and butter together. Okay, here we go. All right, and then on the skewers, like I said, I'm gonna kind of just put some goodness onto them right away. Get that butter on. And I definitely want to make sure they all have some garlic. And then once they cook, I'm gonna flip them, and on the other side, we'll do it. Oh my gosh, yes, no, definitely, I know I do VODs. So for sure, know that that is a thing. So you could probably re-watch. It's super easy. You're gonna be like, that's all she did? It was super easy. All right, let's go to stove view here while we get that nice and hot for our skewers. Let me move a few things. I'm gonna get my garlic butter. All right. And your pan doesn't have to be super hot. Like I said, shrimp, 2 to 3 minutes for each side. And if you want something to have kind of that grill crispiness, that's why you're gonna use this. So we're gonna just put that down. I might only be able to do 2 at a time on this pan. Let's see. Maybe 3? Do we think we could get 4? No, definitely not 4. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and butter up this other side here, just to get that nice and going. Again, if I had a bigger pan, I could easily do more. Let's see here. Ah, the sizzle is starting. I'm just grabbing a few plates real quickly off camera so that I have somewhere to put these when they're done. And then let's see here. Yeah, I know. Top Dog today gets to eat really good. He gets to have his Greek food that he just had. Then he's gonna have some shrimp skewers. I mean, he's doing nice today. Not bad. It's okay. It has a bit of win for him lately on all the different things I'm doing. So I feel like he needed a good one. He needed a good one, you know? All right, so I will say that my potatoes just went off. So if you guys remember, we put tin foil on the top of them. So I'm gonna take the tin foil off now. And then we just let them cook for another like 20 to 25 minutes. Come on. Tin foil's just sticking just a little bit. There we go. Okay, 20 to 25 minutes more. Here we go. Come on. All right. Go ahead and flip these. Oh, they needed to be over on this side a little bit longer. Needed it to be a teeny bit longer. Add some more More garlic butter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I definitely like to like and follow a bread stream with you. Oh, 100%. No, I would love it. Like, I will, you know what, I'll add it. So for anybody who's new here, any ideas you ever have for stream, I pull them out of a hat, and that's kind of what we do. So I will write down like a full bread stream where we could make so many amazing breads. Let me write that down because that would be fun. A bread stream, like everything you can think of. Minus sourdough because your girl is not very good at sourdough. Have you as a security blanket? No, 100%. You can do it. I know you can. All right, I want to put a little bit more butter on here just so nothing dries itself out. Again, keeping it nice and juicy. And if you guys see how nice and pink, like compared to, I'll lift it up, you can see gray versus pink, and you're looking for that pink. That's going to be when you know you're getting somewhere with all your skewers of shrimp and fish. It's kind of just like that. It gets that yumminess of the pink. I'm just checking. We're getting a little bit. Yeah, look at this. This is good. Okay, this is almost done. And then we'll put that last one on. Oh, 100% we'll learn together. A cheese bread. Ooh, okay. I like it. I'll try it. I think a cheese bread. Okay, I'm going to write this down. I put bread, and I'm going to write on the back of it all the breads we need to do. So a cheese bread. Like one of those cheese breads that go apart, like pull apart, and it's like nice and cheesy. Yes. Cheese anything's amazing. Okay. Go ahead and put this other skewer on. Again, I'm going to brush this one too. So that way we're good. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow, Samkin. I appreciate it. Thank you. You all know we're getting closer to these follows. Thank you. All right, let's move him in the center. But yeah, look at these guys. See how I get, even with a skillet, I get some of that like yummy charred goodness. As the Pink Panther would say, think pink, right? A basic sandwich bread. Okay. I'm writing this down. Sandwich bread. I love it. Okay. I love it. Okay, you're getting into homesteading. That is, I've always wanted to do that. But here in Las Vegas, I can't grow anything. Trust me, we try. But yes, no, we could definitely do a good sandwich bread. I actually have a few recipes for sandwich bread. Sammy, my family loves the sourdough mozzarella garlic pull apart. Okay. I'll make it when we do pasta. Ooh. Sourdough pull apart. I'm no joke, guys. I'm like doing this. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let me put my fan on. I always forget to turn my fan on. Okay. Let's get some of that black pepper. I'm going to turn my fan back on. Get some more butter on here. Some more garlicky yumminess. I think that's it for that. This one's almost done, and then I can show you guys the skewers. I'm there, by the way, Sammy, for that, like, mozzarella garlic. Like, I see people who that's another thing we should try. You know how people take the sourdough loaf and then they cut it and stuff it? Like, I can't make sourdough by myself. I forget to feed it. I'm horrible at it. I've tried twice, and I can't do it. But I could pre-buy some sourdough and maybe try something like that. Let me get some of these. Might need to turn that heat down just a teensy bit. There we go. Let me get some pepper on that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at our skewers. There are our shrimp. No lemon on these. They are just garlic butter, finished with pepper. Thank you, Master. I didn't even think about doing that. Oh my gosh. I'm sure Top Dog would want to eat one of these, by the way. I don't know if he's available. And if you guys don't know, Top Dog is my husband, my taste tester, my moderator. He is everything. He is also a streamer where I am cooking and baking family friendly. He is actually an 18 and up gaming streamer. But I gotta eat these. We gotta eat these. Oh my gosh, right? I know, it sounds so good. You can put sourdough starter in the fridge and feed it every couple of weeks. How do you revive it though? You just bring it to room temp, Jedi? Oh my gosh, I love shrimp. Yes, Master. I have one that is like the seed bread. It's amazing. It is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I know Top Dog was lurking, so I don't know if he's back because he was eating his Greek food that he got delivered. These shrimp skewers, guys. So you saw how easy it was. Lemon. Why do I keep saying lemon? It's because I'm looking at the poppy seed. But melted butter with garlic, finished with pepper, and they have the crisp like they were on the barbecue, making them on the stove. Oh, I have to eat another one. It's just too good. These are too deliciously yummy and fresh and easy. Love it. Right? I know. I want everyone, reach, grab one. Okay, you fed it like normal. Took about 3 days. Okay. Maybe I'll have to try again. I don't know. Okay. Bomb diggity. By the way, our chicken skewers only have like 2 minutes left. Thank you for the follow, Mad Red D. I appreciate it. Our next achievement, when I get to it, I believe it's 350 follows. Top Dog's gonna come in here and cook. I'll help him, but he's gonna come in here. That's good that it can be forgiving, because my problem is I forget about it for a long time. But I think if I just gotta also commit to being at home, and like, because I travel every few weeks, so I gotta commit like during a time that I know I'm gonna be home and I can like do this. Oh, you can even freeze it? Okay, well, dang it. I've seen some people sell dehydrated starter that you just add water and like do the process. So maybe I'll try that too, because that to me could potentially be a good thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe pre-buy it versus trying to do it from scratch. Because trying to do it from scratch for me, it hasn't been working. Okay, so we got our chicken. Now we're going to do our steak. Where is my horseradish sauce? Oh my gosh, is it not here? Oh, you guys, I might not be able to do a horseradish sauce. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It might be in the other area. I might have to do something crazy with the steak skewers. Okay, hold on. I'm going to be right behind you guys, seeing if I can grab a few things here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I found, well, I didn't find it, but I found horseradish that I have. So I think this can work. I think we're going to work just fine. I'm just going to have to do something a little different. Okay, so I love a good horseradish sauce on a steak. I never thought I would, and then I had it once, and I loved it. I loved it. So that's what we're going to do on these steak ones, is we're going to cook them and then drizzle the horseradish sauce on top. Freeze dry. Oh, it's freeze dried. Okay. Keep it in the fridge unless you're using it every day. Ah. tricky to get started, but pretty hard to kill. Okay. And it stalls, then you can pull it to feed and use it within a few hours. Oh, have you ever done ribeye for the skewers? Oh, let me see what meat I got. Let me see. I literally just had to buy one. Ah, you're gonna be so proud of me, Master. I got ribeye. I didn't even try to do that. Oh, that's so funny. I got ribeye. Let me check the temp real quick of our chicken. Because then our little bang bang chickens will be done. Uh-oh. I might have just messed up my... Ah! I have too many things in my barbecue area. Okay. Let me check my temps here. Y'all know I live by my temps. I do not want me or Top Dog to get sick. So let me see how we're doing temp-wise. On well done. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. Yay! All right. I'm going to go back to stove view just so I can show you guys the skewers, the chicken skewers, and then we're going to put a bunch of that bang bang sauce. I know, I have ribeye. I was like trying to find chicken or beef, and it was like everything was like stew, small little pieces, and I was like, listen, if I'm only going to do a few beef skewers, I'm going to make them taste amazing. I might only get 2 or 3 skewers out of this, but we're going to make it amazing. Okay, so here are our chicken skewers. And again, I am now just pouring on top that bang bang sauce we made with the habanero, sriracha, mayonnaise, all that goodness. Okay, and we're gonna just, and I have a feeling I already know what, and I'm just kind of taking them. They look pretty good as far as staying nice and moist. I just want to make sure I get all of them covered up. And now these were in the oven, so they don't have all that crisp. But they definitely, they are saucy. You can see all the yumminess on them when it comes to the seasonings. So I can eat really hot things most of the time. So I could probably have one of these right now. Let's see here. Let's see if I can drizzle. And because they're so hot, the marinade isn't sticking as much. So technically, you should let it cool down just a teeny bit. Now I know Top Dog got down on one knee to put everything. Yes, right? Oh no. Shockingly, y'all got to give Top Dog a lot of credit. He married me before I could cook. I actually had no idea how to cook when we got married. Believe it or not, I had no idea. None. So he definitely, it turned out I just loved doing it. And so that's what happened. So these are all my home recipes. And I want to look really quickly at my horseradish sauce. I believe I had it printed out. This is what happens when I find a recipe I love or I've changed, is I make my own binder of my favorite recipes or my favorite things. So let's see. I don't know if I printed it out or not. If not, that's okay. I know what I can do. Nope. Okay. It's just in my brain is what I know to do. So we're going to go from that. All right. I'm actually going to use the rest of that cream cheese I had earlier when we added to the cinnamon rolls. And I'm only going to use a little bit, and it's just to give the creaminess to the horseradish so I can spread it a teeny, teeny bit. You could, if you don't have cream cheese, you could always do butter as well. That's fine. Ooh, horseradish is such a strong smell. And I'm probably going to put some garlic in here too. So I'm just mixing this up. And I'll tone it down a little bit with some water just so it's a little bit more saucy. A really good, the one I was looking for that I was like, you could just use this as a great horseradish sauce, you know, I'll probably put some mayonnaise in here too, is Arby's. So I actually don't like Arby's, but their sauces you can find sometimes at grocery stores. I don't know outside of the US if you can, but their horseradish sauce, if you like horseradish on things, is really good. This is kind of just a homemade version of that. That's all. Okay, let me grab our mayonnaise because I want to make sure to have some mayo in this as well. Again, creamy, creamy, creamy. When I do a horseradish, that's what I want. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get some more mayonnaise. Maybe I'll make some. I could show you guys one day, not right now, I don't have all the stuff, but I could show you how to make mayonnaise from scratch. It's actually delicious, but it only lasts a few days. So you have to like really want your mayonnaise pretty soon. You know what, we're gonna do some salt and pepper because we need some color in here. I like seeing my seasonings. Who doesn't? And again, this is gonna go on top of the beef. Just as almost like a little dip in. And I'm probably gonna put a little, I think I have chives. Let me try this. Perfect. Creamy, creamy. I mean, it doesn't look super delectable. Hey, the Fluffy Baker, how are you? I have all your foods today, please. Oh, please. I know we keep saying they need to figure out a way for me to transport food to people. Like, it's too good. Food is so yummy and delicious. Now, I'm guessing with your name, you're a baker as well. What do you like to do? What do you like baking? That's how I started with cooking, was baking. I know that sounds a little backwards for some people, but I wanted to know how to bake. One day, Top Dog says the story much better than I do, but basically he came home one day and I had a really bad day at work. He was working like overtime shifts, so he was coming home sometimes at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and he walks in all quietly knowing I'm probably asleep, and I'm out there baking away. And it is insane. Like, he was just like, you're up, you're baking, like, what's happening? And it actually is what started it. And then I started cooking because it was just so amazingly fun. Like, so it's kind of crazy. You have your own website? Oh, awesome. Is it all called the Fluffy Baker? I definitely don't mind you bringing that, bringing it up. I started my website only a few months ago with different recipes I make too. And mine's all Becca with flour. I'm going to take some of this fat off, by the way, just because of the skewering. Normally, if I was cooking this as is, I keep fat on. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Dr. Rich Kimball, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, everybody. You guys are at the good part with the steak, with everything. It is amazing. I'm not a baker or cake decorator. I bake garlic chips and other things. Ooh, Fluffy Baker, I love it. Your name's Baker World Worker 26. Nice. Thank you. Oh, Magnificent. Oh, that's a good name. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Oh, you guys came at such a good time. I just finished. I'm gonna try it, but we made some shrimp skewers today, butter garlic shrimp skewers. This is what I haven't tried yet. It's still cooling down a little bit. Bang Bang chicken skewers. I'm working on the steak skewers right now. Our potatoes, we have a rosemary potato stack that's about to come through. We made these poppy seed. I still have to try them. Poppy seed cinnamon rolls, like lemon cinnamon rolls. So you guys are coming at a great time. How was your stream, Dr. Rich? How did yours go? All right, guys. It'd be easy. Oh my gosh, can you tell I love cooking? All right. Here's our stacks, guys. Here, again, they told me, let's go to the stove view so you can see it. So these are the stacks. They definitely got those crispy edges. So we'll let those cool before I pop them out. But yum, 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 yum. Oh, I know. For some reason, my Discord, all my commands are not working. I'll have Top Dog jump in and kind of add stuff. I know he did those. Oh, and they smell so good. They smell so good. You made some drunken noodles with Thai flavored orzo instead of, ooh, I bet that turned out amazing. Was it yummy? Oh, so good. I think orzo, honestly, is one of my favorite things to use. Like, I love using orzo because I'm kind of a rice person, but it's like I love pasta the same, and it's the perfect combination. Need a bit more sauce. The orzo drank it up. Oh, I could see that. And let me see real quickly. I'm going to put my email, my gosh, my website in chat. Definitely you guys can follow me there. Let me let me get my Discord for you guys. But yeah, no, welcome to my stream. So obviously I'm in, oh, thank you so much, Top Dog. I am definitely a cooking and baking streamer, family friendly, and I absolutely love doing this. Like, it is, I work a 9 to 5, but I love this. This is one of my favorite things in the world. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to my link so I can send it to you all. But yes, welcome everybody. I really appreciate it. On Sundays, we do 4-course meals. I theme them out. I was unfortunately gone for like a week from home. I haven't even been home for 24 hours. So I'm doing kind of a random one today. But 100% like, I know we need to do a Pride and Prejudice, but any ideas anyone has to theme it out, please feel free to theme it out. And thank you so much, Anna. Oh, for the subscription. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it. So yeah, it's just, it's crazy. And it is seriously like anything you think of. I like lost my train of thought completely. So anything you think of, we've done Fast and the Furious. We've done 49ers as in the football team. And thank you, Top Dog, for putting the Discord in there. We've gone ahead and done video games, anime, TV shows, people, anything you can think of. If you put it in chat, or if you want, you can always hit me up on any of my different socials and tell me your ideas. At the end of every stream, I pull out whatever theme we're going to do. So on Sundays, we do a 4-course meal around that theme. And then I did have Wednesdays, and I'm going to bring them back. And Wednesdays, we're just calling them Wacky Wednesdays. I don't know yet what I'm going to do on Wacky Wednesday, but we're going to do something fun, whether it's decorating cookies, making dinner with me, whatever it could be, just chatting about our weeks, whatever it could be, we will be doing. So I'm just skewering up these lovely, lovely pieces of meat. But yes, welcome. So now, for me to know Dr. Rich and everybody, like, are you a food and drink? Do you do video games? What kind of streaming do you do? But yeah, we're just going to skewer these up. And I'm going to actually cook these the same way I did kind of the shrimp. I'm going to get a new plate, obviously. But because I'm not doing these on a barbecue, I still want the goodness of all those, like, the crunchies that take place. So, you know what? You're going to get cut in half right there. So I am going to do it on the stove. But again, if you have a barbecue, do these with a barbecue. You'll get so much more of that yumminess. Thank you. Yeah, I will definitely say my Instagram, I show some of what I do here, but a lot of my blog and my recipes from my blog are on my Instagram. But thank you so much, Just Another Cannon Mom. I really appreciate it. All right. Okay, let's try. We're going to try a few things before I get... Actually, no. We're going to think about this. This is my brain, guys. I'm like, wait, we're going to try food. But problem is these skewers, because they're beef and they're thick, they're going to take a little bit longer, right? Totally almost a tartare. Yes, it's kind of crazy. So, we're going to move this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot. Y'all know, I forget about half the things I'm supposed to do. So, my bread is almost done proofing. So, we might need to put the bread in first. Y'all, I go all over the place here. And don't forget all the recipes. Well, most of the recipes I use, some it's just a good one for you to use. I pinned to the top of chat. So if you're ever wondering, like, what is that? That's my general, like, that's a good one to go off of. I change things as I go, but it's a good one to go off of. Okay, so I just need my pull-apart bread. And then, okay, let's do the bread first before I go crazy. Which I already have. Y'all know that. Okay. So we've already gone ahead, covered it. We got that. We have to make sage butter. And then... Oh, this one's going to take a little longer. We're going to have to do a few things. So first, let's try our Bang Bang chicken. We're going to do that one first, just because it's easier. Oh my gosh, that's good. Top Dog. If you're not filled, you have to come down and try this. So this, we added his habanero hot sauce. Oh my word. This is good. This is really good. I am not mad at this. Just a little kick. Even I can handle it, and y'all know I can't handle a lot of kick. I can handle a little kick, though. This is so good. I gotta get a really nice, juicy one for Top Dog to try. This is really delicious. Okay. Enter Top Dog. For anyone who's new, like I said, my husband, the ultimate taste tester, everything. All right.
Hi, everybody.
This is so good. This is bomb.
That is really good.
So good.
Really good.
Yeah, so this was mayonnaise, habanero, or mayonnaise, sriracha, his habanero hot honey sauce, and a little bit of pepper and salt.
That's really good.
Right? Like so juicy, so good. The flavor, it's like got a kick, but it's not overpowering.
I wouldn't even call it a kick.
Well, for me, it's kicky.
Yeah. It's got a slight spice. Nothing more. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that's really good. To
Right?
me, it's really kind of
Do you want to try one of the shrimp?
of course I'm gonna try one of the shrimp.
Okay. So that is just like lemon or pepper, butter, garlic. That's all that is.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And now I'm doing this with my horseradish. Yeah. It's insane.
Horseradish.
Yeah, like a horseradishy sauce.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink.
But that's not ready yet. See, it does kick.
No, I almost choked.
Oh, he almost choked. He didn't have a kick. Your aunt's letting me make my own recipe cake at her house. And I don't have frosting recipe. Oh, the recipe picked out. Oh my gosh, you do now. Okay, I was going to say, if you have any question about, that's what I used to do for years, was make cakes with frosting, like buttercream. So if you ever have questions, I can help you. So good, right?
Really, really good.
All right, This is gonna be bomb for leftovers.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, guys, we'll be like, if both of us don't like something, it's like, we don't like that. Yeah, you don't care. I didn't like horseradish, but now I can eat it with steak. That's like the one time I can eat it. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. Now I do have one other thing if you want to stay and try it.
What's that?
It is our sweet potatoes.
Sure.
Okay, let me really quick. I don't want to burn myself. Oh, you're gonna see her in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's awesome. Does she live very far from you? Or is she happening to come into town?
As one of my autistic friends helped me pick one out, but
She makes cake.
makes case, but it'll keep you in mind.
Oh, Michigan. Sorry. All right, so these are the sweet potato stacks.
You know, all this food makes me want to go to chicken. Yeah.
Oh, the net. Anyone else get food coma? We get it hard in this house.
Food coma is very real.
Like, it's a part of our lives. All right, so let me show them real quick. So they're crispy for sure, but these are those sweet potato stacks. And if you remember, each stack has cheese, garlic, oregano. Yeah, each stack is layered with all of these things. So I'm just gonna.
Temperature hot? They don't do temperature hot.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, the cheese is what's crispy.
Ooh,
That is actually really good.
pretty good.
I think it was in a little too long.
Put a little blob of sour cream on the top.
Go grab it. Go grab the sour cream.
Yeah. You add just like a little bit of sour cream.
Oh, I know, right? Your favorite cornbread is a sweet potato honey cornbread? Ooh, I bet that tastes good. Yeah, this is cheesy. This is not sweet at all. This is really good. Okay. There you go. Try it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big sour cream guy, so for him, this will probably be what, like, takes the cake. These are really savory. Yeah? Try it with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow. That is good.
Home run. Because that down. Whew. I'm so stuffed. I've had so much food.
Oh my gosh, you should send it, I have Discord or my Instagram. If you go on my website, beccawithflour.com, there's a thing that says contact me. Feel free, you could actually write me an email. And I could get it that way too, the Fluffy Baker.
Yeah. You can drop it to Discord too.
They can't hear you. He's talking, sorry guys, I promise. Once I have time, I'm getting his mic set up.
But we could say, yeah, if they drop it in the Discord, then other people can also see the recipe.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, you have Instagram, perfect. Yeah, same thing, Becca with Flour on my Insta.
We'll go back upstairs and maybe take a nap.
Do you even want me to call you with the steak? He goes. Oh my gosh. All right. So maybe we'll try dessert right now too. Because that's been ready. And he just left, so that means I get to eat all of them. But okay, no. Bread, we gotta do. Get topped up to try, right? Oh, he actually would eat that. If he, I don't know if he would. I don't know. Top Dog, you're gonna have to tell us. Would you actually eat the rare ribeye? I don't know if he would. I've done a tartare for him a few times, but I don't know if he'd do it. Yeah, like raw. Okay, let's see how this turned out. All right, we're gonna move our skewers a little bit. Let those dry out. And this didn't really rise up either. I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna try it. This recipe might be a bust. You'd never, oh, okay, there you guys go. He'd never do it. Okay, this recipe might be a bust, guys. This didn't double in size. And I'm a little concerned. Stella, you're okay. If you guys do not know, I have 2 dogs. So you'll hear them bark sometimes. Okay. And I'm trying to see. Show a puppy. Okay, hold on. Let me not be rolling dough as I'm doing this. So we're going to do this a little funky because I have no faith in this recipe. It hasn't gone good. So I'll show a puppy in just a second, guys, and you can see the pups. I'm just going to put these in like this, almost like you would monkey bread. Okay, because that's like the best I can do with that right now. And we're going to make some sage butter to pour on top and then basically bake these. But I don't have, like, it didn't double in size. It's kind of dry. And it's, I'm not confident. I'm not confident, but we'll still try it out. Okay, let me show you guys. You guys see Roxy a lot, but that's because she's right next to me. Here you go. Here is the Roxinator. So this is one of my Frenchies. She's the little one. She's my shadow. She's always next to me except for when the stove is on. If the stove is on, this girl is not next to me. I have given her PTSD from how many times I accidentally almost blow up the kitchen. So she's a little scared. She's a little scared when I turn on the stove. But that is the Roxy. She's 2. And again, both the dogs I have are actually Frenchies. So that is one of them. All right. Let's get that sage out so we can make some sage butter. And like I said, I'm not super confident. You eat red meat raw sometimes. Okay. I know I've eaten a lot of meat raw. It's actually, so I am not a professional chef at all. I did at one point go to school for a little bit. I didn't finish. That's why I say I'm not a professional chef, but I did go to school a little bit to become a chef. But my biggest thing, I went for baking and pastry, but they made you do cooking. And so, it's what made me fall in love with cooking. So I'm very grateful for it. But the biggest thing was our teacher that we had, she made us eat every meat raw, like chicken, pork. She said you should know what it tastes like before it's cooked. I'm very glad I didn't get sick. But I have eaten like almost every meat raw. Because our chef was very big on that. Which is an interesting thing. All right. This is how easy it is to make like a butter. So in the recipe they give, they're doing like an actual rolled butter that you can have. I'm not going to do that. We are going to just make a sage butter that gets put on top. So that way, she wants us to cook with that butter. I'm a little scared of this recipe, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I know an ad is about to start. We're going to go to stove view as we make this butter. And all I have to do is make it melt and put the sage in it. And then we're going to be pouring it on top. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, that is what we are to do. And here we go, just putting that sage in. So we're good to go. And then I want to see, then arrange, cover. Yeah, this one, they want a lot in this. So after we're done with this, it looks like we're going to cover it again, the bread, once the nice warm butter's been on it, we're gonna cover it for 15 minutes and then bake it. Which I'm hoping that means it's gonna kind of, this hot butter is gonna make it rise up a little bit, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned. Y'all know not everything works on this channel, so we're gonna see how well this goes down. Okay, so our butter is melted. We got the sage. Here's our rolls. And it's just said just to pour it all on. So that's what we're gonna do. But I definitely want to move some of this sage over. It's gonna be very sagey. Okay. So we got that. Let's turn off that heat. And then I want it with tin foil, probably to keep that heat in. We're gonna do that, and we're just gonna set it to the side. Just set it to the side. And in the meantime, we're gonna do the skewers, the good old beef skewers, but let's get them ready first. Hey! Oh, no worries. So I'm trying to get our bread to work. Our bread had some issues. So I'm trying to get our bread to work. We'll see what happens. We're gonna season these guys up with some salt and pepper and start cooking them. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, so steak tartare and beef carpaccio. I order from restaurants. And you never make it yourself. Okay. Now, is there a reason like, I've done a tartare here before, but is there a reason? Is it just the comfortability of knowing when it's, like, done? Or just, like, the cut of steak and beef you can get at a restaurant is probably a different quality? You just roll my heart with salt and pepper. Honestly, my favorite way to eat beef is salt and pepper. I will put a little butter in the pan as I cook it, just to give it some yumminess. But honestly, I love just salt and pepper with beef. When I make steaks at home, that's all I do, salt and pepper. Okay. I'm literally just taking some butter. That's all I'm doing right now. Putting it into the pan, just so there's something yummy. Again, the fats, right? Fats are what make things get that crispy yumminess, right? So, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, again, and I gotta find something. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes out because I know it's very bright, and to me, it's actually very dark where my stove is. So I'm gonna keep looking. I've been trying to find some good, just something I can either like pull over or something just to help with how bright your guys' view is. Because it's actually very dark for me in this area, and I want you guys to be able to see a lot better. It just might be a different camera I need, honestly. But, okay. So I'm just getting all this butter, heating up my pan nice and hot. I want that sizzle of the steak. Now, I am making these medium rare, okay? I want to tell you guys, I eat my beef medium rare, slightly rare than most people. So that's what I'm going to be cooking these to. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear. Here, I'm going to get you guys close with my mic to see if you've got ASMR so you guys can hear this sizzle. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear it? I'm trying to like put my mic down there so you can hear. Oh, I love that sizzle. That's like heaven for me. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzles. So I know we talked all about, you know, doing a like back to school, so meals on the cheap but healthy. And to give you all an idea, now granted, a lot of these spices I already had and things like that, but this cost me today, I believe it was $45. Like I said, though, I already had a lot of the spices, the flour, all of that. So to give you an idea of how much today's cost, that's about what it was. And I will say the shrimp, I used a quarter of the bag. I did use all the chicken. I did use all the steak. But just so you guys, I like to give people an idea of like, what does it cost to do what we've done today? And that it was about $45. Again, I had some of the sauces, the herbs, the spices, like I pre-had that. So, but I think it's good to know. It's just always good to know. Okay. So this has got, let's see how this guy's doing. All right. A ring camera might actually work. I might have to try that. I do actually have one. So I might have to come in and try that. Because I will say this, there is obviously my stove has a light, and when I turn it on, it really makes it, well, that's not too bad for you guys. Did that make it worse? I just hate that there's this like giant light. So I don't know if that made it worse or better. Here's it with it off. I don't think it really changes it. So I'll have to play around with lighting. Thank you so much for redeeming. I forget all the time. All right, I'm going to turn down this heat just a little bit because I don't want to burn my steak that much. I'm actually going to add the other little slice of butter I have just waiting here into the pan a little bit. Okay. We're going to just stick these rolls in. I don't know if these are going to work. We're just going to stick them in. I don't think it's 350, about 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. All right, about 25 minutes. Let's see. 350, 25 minutes. Let's see if we have rolls when we're done. I have a great roll recipe, and it's not like this one, so we're going to see what happens with these rolls, because your girl don't know. We don't know what's happening. All right, let me go ahead and go to stove. Oh, yes. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, this looks so good. I love the smell of cooking steak. Okay, so we got our horseradish. I have some green onions that we'll put on top as well. I do not have another plate that looks like that, but I do have kind of a wooden one. Maybe we'll put something on there. However, I think we got to try these poppy seeds. While our steak is cooking, we got to try one of these poppy seed cinnamon rolls that we made. And these are big boys, so. Oh my gosh. Come on. Ooh. Yes, let's get some of that. Look at this. You guys, look at this fluff. Look at how oh. I ain't mad about this. It is super lemon, right? Oh, okay, here we go. You know what, we're gonna just dive right in. Oh my gosh. This is so good. The cinnamon with like the poppy too. Oh. I love it. I love it. And it is, for a cinnamon roll, by the way, this is so refreshing, like tasting. I love it. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Because it's that good, right? Oh, it's so good. And I will say, it's cooled down, obviously, because we took them out of the oven a while ago. I would heat that, like, as soon as I'm done, I'm heating that bad boy back up. Like, that would be even better tasting. Okay, my skewers, I'm just turning on their sides. I'll show you guys at the stove. I just turn them on their sides so I can get some good crispiness on the side. They're honestly probably almost done, if I'm going to be truly honest with you. What I'll do, though, is I'm going to put the horseradish on, but I'll put some also just in a bowl. So if somebody would want to dip more, they can have a little dip of it. And then I'll just put a little bit of chives on top. Gonna add a teeny bit of water to our horseradish sauce. And the reason I'm doing that, you could do water, you could do milk, is because when I put it on top of the skewers, I just kind of want to, you know, like get it going on it, not cover it heavily, but make it so it's a little bit more of a runny sauce that can get lightly put on top. And then, especially because horseradish, people have already said, they're like, oh, I'm not the biggest horseradish fan. So if somebody's like, I like it, but I don't like it a lot, or, you know, you now have the option to add more or add less because it's watered down just a teeny bit. All right. Let's turn these skewers over one more time to the other side so I get all sides nice and browned. Okay, come on, little guy. There we go. Okay. Right. Oh, ribeye skewers. Ah, thank you. Yeah, my curls are they are wild. Today they're looking pretty tamed. I'm actually shocked. You guys, you don't see it. My hair can get pretty big, but thank you. Thank you. It was fun growing up. Nobody else had in my family had curls. I got it from my grandmother. And she passed before I could ask her how to style them. So growing up in the 80s, thankfully big hair was a thing. So the teasing of this hair is what took place. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, we're looking good. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, I didn't put anything on my bread. I think I said 25 minutes, so I'm going to put 20 on. Forgot to put my timer. Oops. Oopsies. It's okay. I don't think they're going to turn out anyways. It was very weird. Nothing rose up. Nothing happened. So it scared me. All right. You all, I can't believe it either, by the way. Next month in August, and I'm going to do something special. I told you guys that. Next month will be my 1 year mark of streaming. Like being an affiliate, 1 full year. Like y'all are amazing. I cannot believe I honestly started this going, 10 people maybe follow me. Like if I can get 10 people in a year, like I cannot believe I have hands down the best community. Hands down. Love you all so much. Like, I've told you guys so many times too, like, I work my 9 to 5, and I love what I do for work, but being here is like my happy place. And I can't believe it. Next month is 1 year. 1 year of being on Twitch. It's kind of shocking to me, I'm not gonna lie. All right, these are looking good and done. Maybe just some on one more side. Thank you, Cannon Mom. Yeah, I am in complete shock. Top Dog, he's had his stream, and he just kept telling me, just go for it, just do it. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'm not, I love teaching people how to cook, and I love sharing recipes, and it's actually a hobby of mine, and it started off as I stopped doing my hobby because I got so into working so much that I just stopped doing everything I love to do. And I was like, well, now if I go on stream, if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And it really made it so it was amazing. So yeah, I can't believe it, 1 year. And you all make it so fun. Like, I am not kidding you. I will tell you guys, Top Dog is jealous of all of you guys. He's always like, you have the best people. And I was like, I know. They're amazing. You guys, seriously, you make this so fun. So I turned off, by the way, the stove just so I can let everything kind of cool down, and then we'll bring it over here. But yeah, I cannot believe it. 1 year. It has flown by. It's kind of shocking to me. All right. Let me take this off heat entirely. And just some tips for people about meat, especially red meat. The drier you get it, I know it seems backwards, but if you can pull your red meat out of the fridge an hour, 2, 3 hours before you're actually going to cook it, the drier you can get the outside of the meat, the better it crisps. So that's why a lot of the times if you watch these cooking shows, like their meat is just sitting out for a while, it's because that's what gives you the crisp. And it's true with all meats, you just don't, you want to see how long, because obviously you don't want to have a room temp meat sitting there for hours and hours if it's not meant to. But that's a huge thing, just so you know. If you can get the outer kind of part of the meat dried off, that's why you pat things dry. It is so the liquids, you know, as soon as you cook it, there's something kind of sealing it in, because as soon as it hits that pan, it gives it a skin to keep that goodness in. The other thing is, and I truly never thought this was a thing. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Let everything sit. Let your meat sit for 5 minutes. I promise you it's not going to go from boiling hot to ice cold in 5 minutes. But let it sit. It really has to rest all your proteins and all the things that make the meat, the chemical, just everything. If you let it sit, it holds onto its juices. It kind of takes the juices, lets them cool down so that it's nicely spread throughout the meat. If you cut into something right away, you're going to notice all the juice comes out. You don't want that. That's the goodness. That's the flavor. So truly, let it sit for 5 minutes. It sucks sometimes because like right now, I'm like, I could eat one of these skewers right now. Like I could just pop it in and eat it and it would be amazing. But I'm going to be good and I'm going to let it sit. That's my problem is though, because I can eat really hot. Like I am that person who can fill up my cup of coffee and drink it right away. Like no problem, straight from the hot, you know, the hot pan to my mouth. I can, not a problem. Top Dog, on the other hand, he has to like, even if I let something sit, he'll let it sit another 5 to 10 minutes. Like he has to have everything very room temperature because he does not like hot. So that's always fun for us. Where I, like I said, I can eat it out of the oven. I am so curious about how our bread is right now. Let me see. Okay, it's kind of rising. It's kind of rising. It's doing something. It's doing something. All right, let's get these skewers on the plate. These are looking good. Ooh, I might have cut them a little big, but that's fine. Okay, I'll show them to you guys before I put any sauce on them. Okay, so we did 3 skewers today. Here's that last one. Look at that, yummy. And again, this is just salt and pepper on some ribeye. Not bad. And then, like I said, I'm just going to kind of drizzle some of this horseradishy sauce on top. Nothing crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I don't actually have one. I'm about to get one. So when I do, I'll tell you. Because, oh, yes, I would love to do. Now, so with that, do you also stream? Canna Mom? Here you go. This is with the sauce on it. Look at that, Master. Do you approve? Can I teleport it to you? All right. I'm going to take off a piece. Like I said, I'm not good. You approve? Ah, thank you, Boston. Thank you. Okay. Top Dog, you better come down. Steak's my favorite. So I might eat all this before you even make it down here, sir. This is so good. Don't eat it. Oh. You guys, if I had a teleporter, I'd be teleporting it to you guys. This is what it gets. He's got to stay down here for the goods. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, I can turn this off. Oh, you guys, ribeye, like, and look at this. Okay, so I got one ribeye. It was the most expensive meat, I think. I think I spent $10.50, but look at all the skewers and stuff I got, like, out of this. It ended up being, like, for me, like, Top Dog could have probably eaten this plus another set. But for me, like, this is amazingly good. Oh, and then I forgot. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to put like, look at this. I had like stuff all set up to make this look pretty, and I couldn't even handle it because I was just getting into it.
All right.
Okay.
So what you got here? Tell me about this. I know it's a beef skewer.
It's delicious.
Steak skewer. So what we got on here?
It's delicious. Okay. We've got a ribeye steak
Okay.
with a light horseradish
Okay.
on it. So eat it up. It's so good. It's so juicy. Just salt and pepper before cooking, horseradish after. Do you guys see that face? And more horsey sauce if that's like a thicker one. If you want me, I can put more of the lighter one on.
This is really good.
It's so good.
This is so good.
Yes.
Okay, this is really good.
And that horseradish. Okay, so if you guys remember the horseradish sauce, what makes it kind of special is it's obviously horseradish. And then I put mayonnaise and cream cheese with salt and pepper. So it's a thick but like creamy and a little bit cheesy of a sauce. Cannon Mom, you're not brave enough to stream? Oh my gosh, I'm sure you'd be great. But you got a Cricut a few months ago and you're having fun making things, trying to help small streamers. Oh, that's amazing. Like I said.
She introduced me to crickets.
Yeah.
Those things are pretty cool. You used to have a Cricut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You might still have it. I don't know. But yeah, those things are pretty cool. They make it really easy for you to do all kinds of little custom stuff you want to do.
Yeah, I will though. I'll reach out to you. I would not mind like buying one or anything because I think that's amazing. Yeah, Master, ribeye is seriously good. You saw too. This was a good ribeye.
It was really good. This
You
was
guys
really
can
good.
tell he likes it because he's not talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm jealous right now. This is good. These were amazing skewers, by the way, and I'll
These are good.
say,
Wow.
every single one of them had such a different taste. Like,
yeah, everything had just such a different taste. Like,
but it was so good.
these are really, really good.
Yeah, do you want to try?
That is a keep that recipe. That just became something that we want to make for normal
You're coming
dinner.
over, right, Tess Mom? You gotta come on over.
Come on over, Tess Mom. These are really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep that recipe 100% like that. You can make that for dinner. Like,
Thank you for the follow. Is it Tack Daddy Cody? Tack Dad Cody?
Dad Cody.
Tacky Dad Cody. Thank you for the follow. You guys are making it so that he has to cook
No.
very soon.
Yeah, we gotta stop that. Just slow it down.
Yeah.
We need some people to unfollow her, so we kind of backtrack from that a little bit.
Don't
That'd be great,
unfollow. We
'cause
all need to see him in this kitchen.
You guys don't want to. You guys don't want the food I'm gonna make. No, I don't
Well,
make
here.
up Becca with flour food.
You might need to take a sip of water because you're about to change flavor profiles.
Flavor profiles, huh?
Aw, thank you, Canna Mom. I appreciate it. Make Mexican street corn. Oh my, do you know I just made that like 2 weeks ago, not on stream?
She makes a really good Mexican street corn.
So good.
It's
Elote.
so good. It's so good.
And I do it with cotija.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people hate cotija. I love it. So it's so good. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to make a Mexican street corn.
I'm running out of room though.
You gotta hold this. I gotta.
Between the Greek and having all this stuff, and I ate half a bag of chips while I was watching the show. And,
Well, this is some lemony poppy seed goodness.
well, I do like lemon.
Yeah, it's for a cinnamon roll. I love it.
It was pretty good.
Fire roasted corn is the best. I agree. We actually, whenever I make the corn, I do make it on the grill and get it all nice and blackened.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know, something about cinnamon and lemon coming together.
It's messing you up.
And then you throw a poppy seed in there. I feel like we've got a whole like
No,
triangle
I
thing
love
happen
it.
where
It's
I feel like I taste each of them individually.
Yeah, it's a love triangle at its
It's
best.
a love triangle in dessert.
In dessert form.
Lemon, poppy seed, and cinnamon.
Yes.
There you go.
Nom, 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 nom. Do I know the trick to steaming corn on the cob? No.
You don't know, even I know the trick to steaming corn on the cob.
No. What's the trick?
What's a trick?
What's the trick?
You can't tell her the trick.
Don't you just throw it in the water as it's boiling? You guys, I don't do it steamed. I do it on a barbecue, so I don't know how to
Yeah,
steam
she
corn.
makes it barbecued.
Leave the leaves on and microwave it for 5 minutes. Did you know to do
Yeah.
that?
You cut the end though. Cut the
What
end.
end?
Uh,
The top where the leaves
no,
come?
I think you correct me if I'm wrong, Daddy, but I think you cut the hard end, right? Where the actual stub's at, where it's all connected.
The
yeah,
thick...
the thick end cut off.
Okay,
So
okay.
you cut the end and you leave the leaves on and you microwave it for like 5 minutes and
The root, okay.
literally like when you unpeel it, your corn is like steamed.
You guys, we might need to do a whole stream on weird things I found out you can do.
Even I knew that one.
I didn't know that. I
knew
literally...
that one and she
Then you
didn't know that.
squeeze it and the hairs come off?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, and
I sit there.
You
pulling
squeeze it and
off.
it kind of just comes out of the leaves and everything.
It's not really the best. Yeah, no, that's what I figured. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Oh my gosh, because I will sit there and pick them off to the point that I have like tweezers for the kitchen that I sit and I pick the hairs off. I take my corn very seriously.
Oh yeah. No, it's really easy. We'll have to try it.
Yeah, it seems like a life changer. It seems like you just turned my corn into one of the easiest things.
Although I gotta tell you, she barbecues it. That's really good too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good too. She makes a barbecued Mexican street corn.
Yeah.
Tortilla and everything. Like
And you all know I will barbecue. We did one barbecue stream. It was based off of Fast and the Furious. So I did like the family barbecue. And our barbecue is at the front of our house. And everybody walks by and looks at me weird. But I will do a barbecue stream for you all if you want. Y'all laughed at me. Because
That was
I'd be
fun.
like,
people literally
Hi.
be walking by and being like, "Who is she talking to?" Like you know,
Yeah.
like they were all very confused.
let me write Harry Potter down. I don't know if we wrote that down ever. Now you can't hate me though. Don't hate me.
Don't do this. They might hate you.
I've
You guys aren't ready for this.
I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies or read the books. Don't hate me.
Just go write it down. Just go write it down.
What?
You got a sub?
Oh my gosh! Thank you!
We're writing the Harry Potter theme
Oh my
down.
gosh, Harry Potter!
Watch party.
Whoa, watch party. I don't know if I can do it with
Binge
that.
all the Harry Potters in one day. Take the day off of
Oh my
work.
gosh, Daddy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love murder books.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I read.
She loves murder books, murder TV shows, all that stuff. Like murder mysteries, all that stuff.
Ah! I pushed too hard on the pen. I'll clean it up. But there we go. We got you on the board.
You're on the board. See, if we were on my stream, I'd have a sound effect where it'd be like, "Wah, wah, wah, wah,"
Oh, I
and an
got
air
this.
horn.
I got this, guys. Just Princess Disney. Oh my gosh. I'll guide you to the light. You know what's so funny is so many people, they were like, you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. And I just keep forgetting to sit and watch them. We own all of them. I've never ever seen it or read it or anything like that. Read Blood Trail by Rick Reed, a real life story. In my town, I actually had Rick as a. Oh my gosh, I'm reading that. Oh, yes. I need to write this down. Hold on.
No, it is not a Boston. Everybody thinks she's a Boston though because of the coloring and her long legs. But she's a Frenchie.
Oh, no one could hear you.
Oh. No, I think they can hear me.
Oh, could you guys hear him? She's not a Boston.
We'll get up close so you can see.
She is a Frenchie, but she was the mutt. And
She's the runt.
or the runt, sorry, not the mutt. She was the littlest of them. And she's a tiny one. I'll go get you here. I'm gonna get you our other Frenchie.
Here, you hold this one.
Okay. Okay.
You hold your baby.
I hold the baby. This is the one that follows me around all the time. Like, yeah, the other one's sleeping and is a true Frenchie. Really, really good. After the second chapter, he's a police detective, so it reads like a police report. Ooh, that sounds good. You're our Bugs. Boston Terrier Pug mixes. Oh my gosh. There's Stella. So this is Roxy. Top Dog has Stella.
Yep.
You have a GSD. What's that? What's a GSD? But yeah, so these are our two. We don't have kids. We have puppies. We have pupsicles.
Yeah. This is our
There, yeah.
This is our family.
Yep. A German Shepherd dog. Ooh. Stella, oh, you should see her up close. She's always,
We're gonna go up close.
Yeah.
She always looks serious.
she is, I always say she's the drama queen. Look at her. She's just like, yep, okay. She's looking down at it, because I have, like, where you guys can't see, some of the food and stuff is there. Like, I've just pushed it. So she, of course, is like, what's that? What's that? What's that? But yeah, oh my gosh, she's a little ham, though. She's our little ham. She's so funny, and it's hilarious. But oh my gosh, okay, guys, it's time. The bread. Our bread is about to come out. And let's see. Y'all know.
How many doughs did you go through?
We went through 2 doughs, and the second one still didn't rise. So I don't know what's about to happen. No worries. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate the subscription. You go and work a 24-hour shift. Oh my, like,
That's work.
ooh, hands down to you. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Tac Dad Cody. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, all right. How are you? Right, all the Frenchies. All the Frenchies. All right, time for me to grab our maybe bread. Oh, this is not good. No, I'm not even gonna eat this. It's supposed to be bread, y'all. It didn't turn out.
You gotta show them the failure.
I am. Here. Failed bread. Guys. Look at that. That is just no. No. I'm gonna open it up even. Like it.
What's going on?
Ah,
What's
no.
going on with your dough?
Ah. Bleh. Oh. Fail. It did not work out. It is like super dry.
Turn it into dumplings.
Right? Oh, I write total cuddle bugs. I know. It is fail. Like, no. It's so lumpy. Let me see if I can get it close to you guys. Like, over here. So you guys can see through. Because it's supposed to be like a pull apart. Do you see it? It's super, super lumpy and dry. And, oh, failure. No.
Give her a kiss.
Mwah. I love you. Mwah. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Don't anyone do that recipe. It is linked above.
Or maybe do it better.
We're still gonna. I have it. We're gonna do a bread day. So I have dinner rolls that are actually amazing. No, thank you. We actually have dinner rolls that are amazing that I make. But oh my word, like, okay, we got through so much today. I kind of cannot believe it. So we did a fail rosemary sage butter roll, but we did our sweet potato stacks. You didn't fail, you discovered a way not to make bread. True, I will say that. I will say too, I am not someone who is scared to say failure, but I agree. I found a way that ain't gonna work for us. I like that way of thinking so much more, like a half glass full type situation. So love it. So yes, we then made those potato stacks. Where are they? So these guys, right? which they were in a little long, but it's actually the cheese that's nice. Found out really good with a little bit of sour cream on top. So yummy. Then the skewers. We did beef skewers with horseradish sauce that we made. We did shrimp skewers with garlic butter. And then we did chicken skewers with a bang bang sauce. Now, our bang bang sauce was mayonnaise with honey, sriracha, and now this is going to have to be a hot sauce we keep in-house, Speedy's honey habanero sauce. So we put all those together because I didn't have the sweet Thai chili. We put all those together, and honestly, that sauce is so good. It is amazingly good. Like, I'm going to have to make a recipe online for it because it's just so good. And then we made our lemon poppy seed cinnamon rolls. Holy moly, we made a lot of food, guys. We made a lot. Top Dog over on the couch and is like, my favorite thing is a beef skewer. Like, oh my gosh. So many. He said his second favorite's the shrimp skewer. He's just going to yell at me off camera to tell you guys what he's saying. Yeah. He says he cannot stand anymore. He has food coma. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. But we did it. Honestly, all the skewers I'd make again. Love them. The poppy seed. Oh, I can turn my oven off. The poppy seed cinnamon roll, I love. I'd love to try it even again. Like I said, I've done it. How we made them is we, from a can, we unrolled part of the cinnamon roll, put the filling in, and rolled it back up, and then put some of that same filling on the top, and then we kind of changed the frosting a bit. You could do it, like I said, strawberries, raspberries, mangoes, peaches. I mean, anything you can think of, you can change your cinnamon roll to be, like I said, peaches and cream, or a strawberry jam, or anything like that. Like, so good. But I am like, this is a feast and a half. I am about to have so many leftovers that are so deliciously good. Right? Apple butter. Oh, that would be so good. Maybe in our bread one, maybe we do a cinnamon roll from scratch too. And we could do a cinnamon roll apple butter. Hello. That would be so good. Literally, I'm writing all this. We're going to do a whole bread stream. Because that would be, and I'll make the apple butter too. Because it's actually quite easy to make. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. And could you even like imagine too for the holidays, like depending if you celebrate Christmas and stuff, you could do a nutmeggy apple butter or something like that. Or even, I don't know who's from the United States, but Thanksgiving, that morning, having like an apple butter cinnamon roll. Oh, are you kidding me? That'd be so good. It'd be so good. Oh, what a great idea. Love it. It's so amazing. That was such a great idea. But yeah, no, I cannot believe we got through all of this. Like, this is a lot of food. Like, I am so excited. I wish I could, like, send this to you guys and whatnot. I got to figure out how to do it. I got to figure out. Strap My Family's about to get spoiled, right? Yes. Oh, you're an adventurous cook as well? Oh, see, I love that. I will say, like, once I got comfortable cooking, like, quote unquote, normal foods, it was like, then I got comfortable being like, I can change that. I can change this. I mean, you'll see it too. I put blogs that I'm kind of basing what I'm doing off of their recipe, just because it's like, all right, we're going to do it this way, or we're going to do it, and then I change something here or there just because I know what I'm comfortable doing. But I love it. I love trying new foods, being able to try different things. What's the worst that can happen? It sucks and you throw it away. Like, okay, hopefully you didn't spend a lot of money on it, but now you learned something. Like, there have been plenty of meals that Top Dog and I'm like, I take a bite and I go, oh no, like, no. We're going to Taco Bell. I'm going to go get a burger. Like, it happens. Not everything can be amazing, but like 100%, like, you just get so comfy to try new things and see what happens. Your fusion of American barbecue with Japanese ramen? Ooh. Oh, that would be good. Was it like you did the barbecue meat? Oh, I mean, there's so many ways. I'm like, did you add more of a barbecue sauce into the broth? Like, oh, I love that. I loved it. A brisket. Oh, that is good. That's so good. See, I love it. I think it's so fun. Cooking can be so, so fun and adventurous. Plus, I love it because it gets you into other cultures, right? It's one of my favorite things to learn about people's cultures. Like when we go traveling, it's like I don't want to eat at the touristy places. We've gone to places and got in a taxi and been like, where do you eat? Like it's late at night, you want something to eat. Where are you going? That's where we want to go. Try the local food, see what it's actually like. Like, because there's so much you can tell and see and feel about a culture through food. I love eating and I love being in the kitchen. That's really it. But oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, 100%. And I can tell you guys, like, even in Vegas, like that's where I live, a lot of good food on the strip, but 100% off strip, there is some amazing food that, unless you live here, you wouldn't know. You started burning box mac and cheese in the early 90s and now invent new recipes. Oh my gosh. I was kind of the same way. I started off cooking by burning frozen pizzas. I would like forget to take the cardboard off, forget about the pizza, not understand the oven, where they're supposed. I mean, it was bad for a while. But I love that. But that's the fun of it, right? You can look back and be like, look at everything I did. Like, it's wild to see growth in being able to cook stuff. Like, and that's what I find so fun. Like, you can just always be proud of yourself making things. Even if it's just scrambling an egg. I used to never be able to scramble an egg. And now I flip them. And Top Dog looks at me like I'm crazy because I'll flip eggs, you know, on the stove. And I'm just like, yeah, I figured it out. You watch Food Network instead of cartoons as a kid. Always loved cooking. I love that. I absolutely love that. That's so cool. Yeah, it is seriously like, for me, it's fun and learning from everybody, right? Like, I love it when I can't figure something out and you all are like, no, you try it this way or do it this way. Because it's a community thing. Like, I am never offended by that. It's like, maybe I've never done it before and somebody has something that I can do to make it even better. Like, I want to know how to do that. The only cooking show you watch is Justin Wilson. I don't know that one. I don't know Justin Wilson. I don't know that one. Is it still on today? Or is it like a YouTube or Cajun? Ooh. Oh, I bet that's good. I know in our jar we got Cajun. And normally right now I would actually pick from the jar, but I was supposed to do Pride and Prejudice today and I didn't because I only have been home. I think officially I've been home 24 hours now. From working, it was all the craziness. So I will be doing Pride and Prejudice next week, and then we'll go back to picking the jar stuff like I normally do, guys. But we'll do, I know I picked Pride and Prejudice. Well, technically Top Dog picked it. And I have to still do it. But yeah, so that's what I'll do next week. You're Obsessed, Good Eats, Rachel Ray, Emma. Okay. Oh, he passed. Okay. I'll have to look up his reruns. Iron Chef, Chopped. Oh yeah, Chopped's a good one. I don't watch many, but I just started watching, I know it's been out for a while, is Next Level Chef. I want to see if I can kind of do something like that here at home, where Top Dog will pick ingredients and I have to figure out something amazing to make. Because that one's really fascinating for me to see, like, how everybody is. And again, I like learned so much, or like when they put things together I would never put together. I'm like, okay, let me do this. But yeah, I love going to restaurants too. Like it's one of my favorite things. We'll go to a new restaurant, especially here in Vegas. There's a new restaurant every day pretty much opening up. And if I find a dish I like, it's like my goal to figure out how to make it at home. So even like ramen, we make at home. Like I can do all the pizzas. Just everything. Want a secret ingredient? Of course I do. Yes. Oh my gosh, you'd love to have your husband do something like that for you. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think it'd be so fun. Like I'll have to do it on stream. Maybe I'll make it one of our when we hit enough followers, I'll have to make it one of those. Cuz I think it would be fun for him to be like, time me, and I'll run over to maybe our living room and I have to pick ingredient. Like I could think of a way we might be able to do this. If you want to thicken an Italian meat sauce, okay, I'm in. I know there's like arrowroot and stuff, but Italian breadcrumbs? Really? I mean, I guess that would make sense because they would soak it up and then they thicken. Huh. I have fun pausing Chopped and trying to think of what I'd make. Oh, that's a good idea. I've never even done that. Like, that would be fun. That's like a good way to be like, okay, what would I do? All of that. I love that. But Italian breadcrumbs. Okay, I'm going to have to try it. I spent so long, but I made a lasagna, and it was like with a 6-hour sauce. Like, and the sauce tasted so good, but it was super runny. And I was like, man, I cannot thicken this up. I didn't want to throw a roux into it. And I was just like, I got to figure this out. I'm never going to make it again and try this Italian breadcrumb. I've never heard of that. Make a bolognese that stands on top of the noodles. See, that is so cool. Yes, like I want to try that. And then you have one for a quick meat sauce. Oh, see, and I love it. Yeah, when I do my meat sauce, I'll do, obviously I do ones with just ground beef, but other ones I'll do like Italian sausage, pancetta, ground beef, or I think we did ground pork one time and it was so good, like shockingly delicious. I was just like, oh, I got to do ground pork a lot more in sauces because you get more of that fat and flavor. So I really love using ground pork in it. You do 1/3 Italian sausage and a half ground beef. Oh, nice. See, yeah, half and half. Oh, half and half. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, that's really good. Yeah, I started using pancetta in my sauces because there's an Italian place really close to us that they are from Italy and they have the best red sauce, like meat sauce, and theirs has like chunks of pancetta in it, and it was like game changing for me. And then I was like, I'm gonna start doing that in mine. Like, why not? It's so good. But yeah, no, you give me good meat sauces, but I'm seriously gonna make it now with breadcrumbs, because that's my biggest problem is the thickness, and I don't want to add tons and tons of like cornstarch or arrowroot because I feel like it changes it just enough. Okay, I think we're at the time. Should we raid? I want to tell you guys real quick. I know some of you came actually from a raid today, which is amazing. What on this half? Every time I get raided, every time I have new people come in, it is one of the best feelings in the world. So if you can stay, even if it's 30 seconds, just to chat with a person, say hi, throw an emoji in, like all of that, like it really, really means a lot. And for you all to know, to be a part of my stream, like I said it earlier today, but I truly do mean it. Like this is sometimes the happiest moment of my week is being here with you all and having friends on the other side that I get to do something I love and a hobby of mine, and being in the kitchen, and we get to sit and talk about Italian breadcrumbs and meat sauces and whatever we feel like talking about. And for me, it is one of the best things in the world. And I am so blessed and so honored that I get to have you all be a part of it. And so if we can give just some of that love to somebody else, that really means a lot. And so again, it's just going to be, if you can stay even 30 seconds in for somebody, it means so much. It truly, truly means a lot. So I want to see if we can find somebody. I say, let's go say hi to somebody. Also, like, just give it, right? Because I just think it would be amazing. Amazing. Yeah, Italian bread keeps the flavor profile. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so you wouldn't get that change and just stir it to your thickness. Ah, I love it. High tower streaming, right? We're going to try it. I love it, honestly, because it does. It means so much to me that I'm like, if we can give that to somebody else, why not? So I'm going to look real quickly just to see who we might have on stream that I think this would be cool if we could bless them and do this for them. So let's see here. And again, some of these people I don't know directly, but we just go for it. We just have fun with it. So let's go ahead. Let's raid a channel. I found one that we've looked at called like RAR, I think is her name. So let's go and just give her some of our love here. So let's see here. Give me a second. I still have to figure out all the time how to do this. Y'all know. I try my best here. WRAERA. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? I thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I really, really thank you for being here with me, and I hope you all have a good week. Let's have some fun. Bye, everyone.